This is the story of the AGF Paradise as they sanguinely explore the stars in search of the destiny thrust upon them by those who sought to obtain calamity itself. This is Children.
Children.
Of the Spine.
Welcome back to the sector, everybody. I'm your GM, Jonathan, and I have with me Kylie.
Beheading guards to release trapped souls, but caught off guard by a robot of old.
Oh, good. I liked it.
Back on my bullshit.
That was cool.
That's right.
Nice.
And we've got Luis.
Mohan, I think I'm going to die. Why you?
You missed a perfect opportunity to say, I think I'm gonna die you.
No.
That was good. You're on a roll.
And Laura.
Playing Kamala, who now has a lot more respect for copy repair people.
It's apparently harder than it looks.
Last time on Children of the Spine, the crew meets with Tammy Hatt, gets down on the surface of Saradin, and then parts ways while Tammy goes and does another job to appease the authorities that caught wind of the illicit entry of the Paradise. They leave Hulla, the Henchies, and Bulby with the Paradise, while Rasmus and Kay join them to trek towards the Sarka Institute in the restricted section of the surface. Kay remains outside with the mechs and waits for a signal to rejoin the crew whenever they need the mechs. The rest of the crew enters the Sarka Institute, fucks up a copier, and does some sneaking and mind tricks to delve deeper into the facility. They find some exploded floors and instructions on a computer terminal that remind Mohan of the ring that they've seen in the room that the Ancient guarded on Tudega. They go up some floors and find a mech observation facility, kill some guards, and then find a room with tube people that they then euthanize when Astrid hears their never-ending mind screams. And finally, they go up to a floor that they saw while riding the top of the elevator that had a big vault door. Get inside, Rasmus destroys the elevator, and the crew finds the AGF hypostasis. And inside, a massive robot answers Kamala's plea to let go of Astrid with a single distorted word. And that's where we are now. So Kremlin still has Astrid in an intense grip, and it's now bringing its face within a few inches of your face, Kamala. It's cold, artificial, soulless, emotionless, and stares at you with its hanging optical device, which is now retracting slowly and clicking back into its socket with a puff of debris and flakes of rust crumbling to the ground. But then the flakes come back into frame as Astrid's head slowly raises between yours and the robot's, and then her body, and then out of sight again, as Kremlin abruptly turns and begins slinking out of the bridge with Astrid raised completely above its head, arms fully extended towards the sky.
Where are you taking me? Oh, God.
Thunk,
Yeah, I was like,
thunk.
wait, hold on.
Am I about to be sacrificed off the edge? Like, is that's going to be like hurl off the cusp of something?
Well,
or...
Kremlin is walking out of the bridge and turns towards an area that you can't see him and Astrid anymore.
Guys, do something!
Or, yeah, running after him.
I'm going to stay here on the bridge. I'm pressing buttons trying to turn it on. Well, no, actually, I know some stuff about piloting. I'm trying to turn it on. Go after her!
Give me either a no or a pilot roll. Both of them can be intellect.
My no is a 1, and my pilot is a 1. 8!
So, mix success, you are pressing some buttons, and you're seeing the mix part of it is you don't really know what you're pressing or what you're looking at. Like, a bunch of things are popping up on the HUD here. Mm-hmm. There's lots of tabs open on this HUD right now for the command center of the bridge. But you are finding and opening some things. You just don't entirely know what they are. You just know that the ship still has some functionality to it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we have Kamala, who is now taken after the large robot that calls itself Kremlin, and Astrid, who is hoisted above its head. As it gets to the door that you guys came in,
Oh, no.
puts Astrid down outside the door,
Okay.
and then turns around and goes to pick up Kamala.
Oh, so I guess we're not welcome here, is what he's saying.
Do not touch me. I'm like backing away because I was running and now I stopped, and as it's coming towards me, I'm backing
Its
up.
arms are extending
God.
faster than its body is moving toward you as it's like telescoping out to grab. And give me an evasion roll.
Yeah.
While that's happening, I think I'm like ducking back in the ship since it doesn't sound like he closed a door or anything.
Nope.
I'm just popping back in.
I do meet it. I got a 12 and I had to be an 8.
Okay, so now you just have this robot just following you with extending arms, and Astrid
chase.
walks back into the hypostasis. The robot seems to pay no mind.
He's falling apart, right?
He is crumbly.
I'm going to take my monoblade knife and just cut off his arm. Like, step to the side and just cut it off.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Because that's not happening. He's not grabbing me. Yeah, that's a 10.
A 10 total.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
You hit him. He takes a damage. You see just like some plating just like fall off of his arm, but it's not stopping its movement toward you. And he's obviously still walking towards you. It's just his arms are a little bit telescopy, so he was like trying to like close the gap before you could do anything, and you did get out of the way with the evasion save. But you're just being pursued by 7-foot robot just going.
I think I'm gonna see if I can like distract him in some way so that he starts chasing me instead, so that Kamala can go help Mohan turn on the ship.
How are you distracting him?
I think I just like pick up like a piece of metal or something and throw it at him just to like bonk him on the head and see if he'll turn around.
All right, roll an attack roll.
Just give him a bonk. That's a 17.
All right, you hit him square in the back, and you hear a bunch of conk, conk, conk as it like kind of stops moving a little bit, and you see that like a panel opens on like the front of him, and when you hit, all of his wires are kind of there and exposed, and you start seeing like little bits of like goo just kind of coming out of the panel area, and its head just turns around 360 and looks at you, and then its body turns around 360 and comes back to grab at you.
I wave and start running.
Give an evasion save.
That was a 7. I needed an 8.
You are grabbed.
Oops.
You are slowly hoisted above this thing's head again and walked out towards the door, where he places you down, turns around, and resumes pursuit of the other members of your crew.
Thankfully, he's not killing us.
I'm running back to Mohan.
What's going on? Come on, what is happening?
You just hear in the distance.
He's putting us outside of the ship, Captain, but I think something popped open on his chest, but I can't access it without him grabbing me. Please don't let him grab me.
What? Okay. Well,
Kamala's panicking.
yeah. Like, so am I, because I'm trying to get everything done. I sort of got this right. How about you take a crack at it, see if you can turn on the lights or maybe get the engine going? Maybe there's an off switch for that guy somewhere. What is he doing? Is he attacking you, or just...
No, like I said, he's just putting us outside of the ship, but he's not violent, but he's fucked up. Just go.
Okay, all right. I'll see if I can get him to chase me, so you can do this. I'll just like kind of peek around the corner, see if I can see him. Is it like a long hallway?
Yeah, this is like a heavy frigate is the size of the ship, so it can hold about 2 times as many people as the Paradise can.
Oh, okay, awesome.
And requires 10 people to pilot it, but it can hold 40 people total. So like that's kind of the scale between your 2 ships.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So he's like, so I can like observe him and see, if maybe there is like some sort of switch on his side.
Give me a notice.
Yeah. That's a 5 and a 4, so that's 9. My notice is 0. That's it. So 9.
9, mixed success. You poke your head out into the hallway, and you do not see it right away.
You said he was chasing you?
Type. Yes! Type.
He's not over here.
You just hear, like, creaking coming from your left.
I'm going to sprint down the hallway. Do I bump into Astrid or no?
Sure.
I mean,
Are you walking back in?
Like, he put me down and I just followed him back in. Like, there was nothing stopping me.
Okay.
Okay, so Astrid, because you followed him back in, the mixed success was that Mohan knows he doesn't see him and kind of heard some creaking to the left. Astrid, you see that as soon as Mohan starts coming back towards the doorway, this robot puts its arms straight up and assumes a position that looks like a coat rack. And it was just standing next to the door waiting for Mohan to pass. And now it is following Mohan behind him.
Oh, God. You just see Astrid in the distance, like, laughing and pointing really hard, like, and, like, kind of being like, he's behind me.
All right, so I'm going to turn around. Jesus! No!
coat rack walking at you.
Are the lights on in here or anything when we flicked all the switches, or at least are we like half turned on?
Yeah, you got some like random lights turned on.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Kamala's over there doing, like, actually trying to get the ship powered up a little bit to see what it's capable of. Do you want to give me a pilot, Kamala?
Yes. 7.
So with 2 mixed successes, because Mohan got a mix and you got a mix, he was able to pull up a bunch of stuff, and you were able to sort through some of the components of the ship that don't super matter. You figure out where the regular lights on are if you want to turn them on, and you don't have like a full report of everything that this ship can do, but the thing that does stand out to you is that it does have a sensor array.
I'm going to flick that on.
And you turn that on, and you see on the screen an immediate pulse goes out, and you start getting the details of the floor of this facility, but you notice that you can't see all of the facility, either because you're so far underground, or in like there's a whole bunch of layers between the ship and other places, or like maybe it's just because this thing's running on emergency power. It doesn't have super strong scanning technology. So like you notice that you can't see the first few floors of the institute, that the Sarka Institute, that you would know what they look like. You can't see too much past where the exploded rooms were. So you've got kind of this bubble, and what you see when you're looking at this is that you guys have been in this elevator, so the journey has been very linear for you guys, very column up and down. But the Sarka Institute does actually spread out in a bunch of different ways, mostly by service tunnels. So like it's not like there's other rooms here, but there's service tunnels that you can see that some of them lead to quick rooms, some of them go far out of reach of the scope of your survey scanner here. But interestingly is you see down on the exploded floors there is a service tunnel that has been deactivated down there.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to download this to my compad.
Sure, and you take that information with you.
Oh, yeah. And I turn on the lights.
And the lights come on,
Awesome.
and we cut back to Mohan.
All right, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna try and talk to him. Look at me, Kremlin. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
And just like goop comes out of its front.
Gross.
Good. Yes. Is that good?
Astrid peeps up and goes, Kremlin, I bet we can fix you if you just stop tossing us out. We can fix you so that you aren't coughing up gunk.
And do an evasion save, Mohan, as Kremlin is caught up.
Dang it! No. It's a 1.
Mohan is securely grabbed by Kremlin and hoisted above his head and walked out the door and placed outside as Kremlin turns around to start following Astrid again.
I think as Kremlin walks by with Mohan in his grasp, I'm gonna kind of like look around to see if there's like an on-off switch anywhere.
There's literally just a button in that mess of wires and goop. You don't know what it does, but there is a button in his chest.
Can I try and like piggyback him while he sets Mohan outside so that I can try and poke the button?
What are you rolling to jump on him?
Dexterity?
I was gonna say, I mean like dexterity.
Could be like an exert. He's a tall thing that you're trying to jump on and hold on to.
That one I don't want.
I know you don't want that one, but if it's applicable.
Okay, let's fucking find out what happens here. Whee! Oh, I see a 6 and a 1. So that's a 7 minus 1 is a 6 plus 1 for my dex is a 7.
So you go to jump on him, but he has already put Mohan down, and you jump into his arms, and he raises you. He hasn't even moved from the entrance of the hypostasis yet, but he still lifts you all the way above his head, turns around, and places you next to Mohan, and now is going back in to go find Kamala.
Wait, I knock. Maybe we just ask. Knock. Knock, knock, knock. Permission to board?
Give a talk.
That sounds right. 4 and a 1. Plus my talk is a 3, so that's 8. Plus my charisma is a 2, that's a 10.
And Kremlin opens the door and steps to the side and becomes a coat rack.
Thank you.
We just need to ask permission.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Thanks, Scoopy Robot. Appreciate it. Krem, is that your name?
I still want to know what that button does, Mohan.
I don't think we should push any buttons until we have the button pusher person here with us.
I come
That's
around the
probably
hallway with my rifle raised.
Wait, no, wait,
We're good. He stopped putting us outside. Apparently, all we had to do was ask permission to come aboard.
I'm not putting this down. I will not shoot for now, but I don't trust it.
Okay, well, I'm starting to wonder if maybe a lot of our problems could be solved by asking, but I'll save that for another time.
I think we're too far committed to our current path to stop to ask now.
That's true. All right, come on, did you learn anything on the ship? I don't see its on. I see there's a couple of lights on.
I did manage to turn the lights on, but I did find a map of most of the area. Look, there's the service tunnels all over this area, and I'm showing you guys on my compad and, like, fingering through the visual that I have. Shut up.
God damn it.
If we go down here to where the whole floor was exploded, there's a deactivated tunnel. We could try that. I don't think anyone would be around there.
Is it, like, just going straight out? Do you think we can roll this thing down that tunnel? Or is this thing just not going to move?
What thing?
The ship.
The ship is too... What?
The ship that we're on?
I think the ship is too big for the tunnels.
Because they got it in here somehow, so we just want to try and figure out how we can get it out.
Maybe.
Unless it's useless.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything on the on that like mappy thing that you got that looks like a way that this ship was put in here? Like maybe a skylight or something in here?
Or like a giant part of the wall that opens up.
Yeah, something like that.
This is a big door we all totally
We
missed.
just missed the giant sign that says door.
Should I roll a notice?
I mean, you can look at the map that you have, and you do see that there is a hangar port on the ceiling of this to get this thing in.
There it is.
There it is. We could use this to get our mechs if we needed.
Ooh, that would probably be a good idea because I think we're gonna be shit out of luck if we meet Pythia without them.
Yeah, we definitely need our mechs, but there's only 5 of us, so I don't even know how we're going to move this ship. Hey, Kremlin, are there, like, robots or something that we can get this ship out of here that can help us pilot? I don't know what any of this means.
Maybe I can fix his language processor.
Yeah!
Ooh,
Do
I was
that.
like, Kremlin, can you write? I hand him a piece of paper and a pen.
Eats it.
Oh, goddamn!
I'm going to approach his chest because it's open and start tinkering.
Give me an evasion save.
Oh, shit. I beat it. I got an 11.
You see that, like, you're tinkering with his chest, and he's just, like, slowly trying to, like, grab you to, like, bring you outside.
Oh.
But you're just, like, ducking away from his hands as he's just kind of, like, slowly closing and grabbing.
All right, I'm going to step outside the door then, since we're close to the entrance.
Yep. And he stops.
You gotta ask to
Knock.
come on. Yeah.
Knock and ask to come aboard.
Can I come in?
And then just becomes a coat hanger again.
God damn it.
That means yes.
All right, now I'm going to mess with his chest.
And there's just one big button in there, but there's a bunch of, like, wires and everything, and, like, maybe if you tinkered around, maybe you'd find some other circuitry that's running him that maybe you could program, but in his chest is just a big button.
I'm going to try and fix his programming first.
Oh, I was gonna
Okay.
push the button.
So give me a notice and see if you can find what his, like, core programming is.
Yeah, I don't want to activate anything because then if he blows up, that would be bad.
Really,
That
you
would
press
be-
the button.
I just really want to know what happens if you press the button.
Help me, Obi-Wan.
11.
Nice. So you do find that behind the button, there are other areas. You scoop some debris to the side. There's like some wires that are just like hanging in there that like lightly shock you as you're pushing things around, but nothing damaging. This is just a mess. You're not sure how this thing functions, just at all. And you do end up seeing with a full success. You don't just find the area where he's actually programmed from. You also find that there's like this small glowing thing that is stored in his chest.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, I take that out.
You go to
Ow.
take it out, and is he gonna attack? I'm gonna roll to find out. Yeah, he doesn't like that, so he is going to make an attack roll against you to try and grab you. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
So he grabs you pretty forcefully and just pushes you away from him, and just like real low rumble, just
Okay. He has a small glowing thing in there and doesn't want me to touch it.
That's probably like his heart or something.
I was gonna say, if you were poking around in my chest and you found my heart, I'd probably be pretty pissed too.
Do robots have hearts?
He probably has a process generator, but I don't know if this one has feelings.
Yeah. Do they have hearts that are conscious?
He's a stupid robot. Let's go. We're wasting time.
So anyways, you find the area where you can do programming on him. So you can open up his coding, roll your program to do what you want to do to him. He will let you back in his chest, just not near that area.
Sick. 14. Wow.
Complete success. What are you programming him to do?
To get the ship working.
Okay.
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, I want him to start like fixing the ship and pilot it. I'm thinking we can just leave him here while we go explore, and then he can kind of keep this area safe.
Yeah, that definitely sounds good. Yeah, if he can tidy it up in here. Maybe there's like some extra robots or something that can help us out. Or we can take some hostages, try and get them to pilot with us.
So, you see Kremlin make his way over to the pilot's chair, and he sits down, and it looks like he kind of knows what he's doing. Then he grabs onto a steering console and just rips it out.
Oh. Is that supposed to happen?
And you see him just sitting there trying to put it back.
Oh my god.
But now he's just trying to put this lever back into the console of the ship.
So,
You see him kind of
pretty
like...
sure this robot's real dumb.
You just see him turn his head around every once in a while as he continues trying to put it back into the ship, but he's just looking over his shoulder at you guys as he is trying to fix what he just broke.
Oh no. Okay, let's have him just stand there.
Okay, yeah. I mean, in the programming, does he like take orders? Just simple orders? Like, what did you learn?
I mean, he will take orders. He seems not to be violent. It seemed like he was programmed to be a pet, which is messed up. Who would want a robot as a pet?
They're great companions.
I can imagine. Maybe having him pilot was too complicated. Maybe we could ask him to, like, tidy up?
Yeah, hey, Kremlin, can you bring out any guns or something that's on this ship and just bring them out to here where we're standing?
And he goes back into some rooms, and you hear rustling around. You definitely hear some things breaking. And Kremlin is doing things.
Okay, yeah, let's go see if we can open this hangar door, or do you guys want to go up a floor, down a floor?
I will say, give me like a notice focused on like Kremlin and how he behaves.
All of us are just...
Whoever wants to. I know Kamala does not give a shit about looking at this thing.
Nope.
So,
She does not want
I
to.
got a 9.
mixed success. You've already discovered that it's friendly. You're also discovering through all of these actions that it's incredibly strong.
Oh, maybe you can carry the ship out of here. You said incredibly strong.
What I'm mostly hinting at here is there may be obstacles in these service tunnels that could possibly use some superhuman strength.
Yeah.
I see.
Especially the one in the exploded area where it's been decommissioned.
Yeah. That probably has a lot of blockages.
Thank you, DM. Because we were just going to leave him here.
Yep.
Yeah, we were just going to leave him here, yeah. Can you program Kremlin to, like, follow us?
Oh yeah, he will now respond to our commands.
Great. Okay, cool. My next question for us, guys. Do we want to see if Kay can come drop our mechs now via this hangar thing? Or should we wait until we actually, like, get eyes on Pythia?
No, because if Pythia can just attack us right then and there with the psychic.
Well, only if she knows we're there.
I think she'll know.
Well,
she's the big bad.
My only concern is that I think if we open this hangar,
We open ourselves to.
we will tell everyone exactly where we are.
Right, but we'll have mechs. Bang, bang,
True.
bang. So I started blasting.
New question for the DM. Will our mechs fit in
The elevator shaft? No. Like, especially Kamala, you have a light mech. I think, do you have a light mech too?
No, I have, like, the suit.
Okay, so you have 2 suit mechs, which would, like, maybe, with difficulty, you could drop them down, like, an elevator shaft.
Okay.
Kamala's light mech would not fit down the elevator shaft.
Okay, so, like, we can't move around in our mechs.
And actually, Rasmus has the same model
Yes.
as Kamala does, just styled differently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a random question, and
Yep.
you probably want to cut this out. When Pythia attacked us way back when, we felt what Pythia feels like, the meshy mind thingy, right?
I mean, you guys definitely know what the flesh mass feels like.
Theoretically, if I were to, like, mentally reach out to see if I could find that, would that help point us in the right direction, or...
So here's the thing. Only Metascions can trace psychic power back to an origin.
Nuts.
So if you reach out with psychic power, you will not know if that is received, if that is known. But if there is a Metascion in the area, they immediately know your location and can look through your eyes.
What the fuck? Why did I pick Bioscion and not that one? Okay,
So that is a
let's not
specific
do that.
skill of the Metascions.
Okay.
And then you guys hear really far away Rasmus just be like,
Guys, I hear activity in the elevator shaft. I think they're trying to figure it out. I think they noticed the elevator's gone.
Let's move service shaft hangar thing or up a floor.
Well, there's a service tunnel entrance over there. That's the hangar door. It's different.
I was
Oh,
gonna say, the
sorry,
hangar
sorry,
door opens outside.
Do you want to just go out the hangar door?
No.
I don't want... Okay.
We should do service tunnels.
That's what I'm...
Yes, okay, yeah, I'm on board. Service tunnels. Let's do service tunnels.
Okay, so then
Bring
we need to...
Kremlin.
Bring Kremlin and get down to that floor again.
And Rasmus.
And Rasmus.
Yes. Rasmus, come on! Time to go!
What do you mean? You guys need to come this way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're going to him.
It was more of a, like, come on, we gotta go.
I'm waiting. Let's go. It's getting intense here.
All
There's
right.
red lights. There's people doing shit in the shaft. Let's go.
Kremlin, let's go. Ew, they're shitting in the shaft.
I'm just watching it flop down to the bottom. They're just trying to see how far it falls.
That'd be kind of fun. All right, Kremlin, you're coming with us. Did he give me any cool old ancient weapons?
You probably broke
No.
Dang it.
He comes back and you see that he currently has like some sort of metal in his mouth that he's just like chewing.
Yeah.
And there's like a bunch of tools that are on. Like he basically went into a supply closet because you told him clean and find weapons. So he's like whittled a mop into like a sharp point, and he's like chewing on a dustpan to try and make like shivs.
That actually might be kind of useful later, so...
So he's just like storing these improvised weapons like in his body.
I'll take it.
All right, we're going to the shaft.
What the fuck is that?
That's me walking. Oh! You mean this guy over here. His name is Krem, I think.
How's it even walking? It leaves a trail.
I'm pretty sure it's just pure luck at this point that thing is still functioning. We found it on the ship in the vault, and it might have come from the truck. We're not really sure. It's just kind of there, and all it says is Kremlin.
Okay, well, let's go, I guess. Hey, new buddy. All right.
It's super strong, though.
Hey, where are we going?
The service tunnel.
To the service tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I share it to Rasmus as well, like the data and the map.
I don't have a compad. You're the only one with a
Yeah,
compad, Kamala.
Here, I
Just
show it
show
to
him.
you.
And you show it to him, and Rasmus is looking at it. He's like, okay, there's a lot of them. Which one are we going to?
They're going to the one that is destroyed right here. Point.
Oh, back down there. Okay. So we just gotta, we got our harnesses still set up. Everybody harness up, and let's jump. How's that thing getting down with us?
I assumed he would just crawl on the wall. It's super strong. It can, like, extend its...
Yeah,
arms and stuff, it'll
I
just-
kind of just figured it would figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure it out before...
It'll figure it out on its own.
Yeah. So let's go. And you guys rappel down to the bottom floor, and you get your harnesses. I'm assuming you're taking your harnesses out of the elevator shaft now that you're trying to move somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You get down, you take off the shafts, and then you start hearing on the floors above, because there's like 4 floors that are kind of open to this area. You can see that there's like searchlights on some of these floors, as there are now like guards patrolling the campus.
Yeah.
Can I say that I turned off the lights to the ship when we left?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so
I don't
like
want them to know we were there.
inconspicuous.
Yep. Kamala, you notice that there's the people with the searchlights on the floors directly above you. They can definitely see down into this area. If they're not actively looking, maybe they won't see you guys, but you guys got to kind of come up with a plan. Remember, this exploded area has a bunch of tents in it that people were using to sort material that broke from whatever happened here.
Ooh, I have a plan. Scooby-Doo in the tent. Stick our feet through the bottom. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Plop. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Plop.
That might actually work.
No, it'll know. All we have to do is just stop moving every so often and we'll be fine.
All right, so continue. There's people above us with search lights. They can see into the elevator, but they're just not currently looking.
I'm talking about the destroyed pit floor.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
gotcha.
So
that they can
they're
look down through
they're not on that floor right now, but you can see that they're making their way down.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we gotta move.
Yeah. I like Scooby-Doo tent idea. I think we should do that.
How are you guys doing that?
I can sneak up and steal a tent and then bring it back. Let me roll. Shit. I can re-roll once per scene.
You can.
Do it.
Let's not get found.
I'm very dedicated to the Scooby-Doo tent idea.
7, 8. That's a 9.
9, mixed success. So you get out there and you get to one of the tents and you find a way to unhitch it, and it's kind of those like easy up pop-up tents, so you can make it a little bit smaller so it's easier for you to kind of slowly Scooby-Doo this tent over to the elevator shaft. And you get over to the elevator shaft when you just you get over completely silently, you do everything that you're supposed to, you guys are like starting to pile into the tent when you just hear
Shit.
As Kremlin starts sliding down the elevator shaft,
Damn!
you see Sparks far before you see Kremlin as he's just grabbing onto the walls. And all of the flashlights point down towards the elevator shaft, which now conspicuously has a tent directly in front of it, and a loud thunk as a 7-foot-tall robot pokes its head out of the elevator shaft and just goes,
Oh my god!
hands just glowing hot from grabbing down the side of the elevator shaft. And now you have guards that are in sight, and we are going to have to roll initiative because they absolutely know where you are now. And you hear walkie-talkies going off.
Oh
Crap.
boy. Okay.
No, this was such a good
God.
plan.
Where's my D8? Here it is. Okay.
So fucking
D8
funny.
plus Dex. Ooh, I got a 7 plus 1 is an 8.
So you got an 8.
I also got an 8.
I rolled a 4.
Which one of you has higher dex mod?
I have a 1.
I have a 1.
Okay. So you guys are going to have to re-roll to see which one of you beats the other.
Okay.
I rolled a 7 again.
I rolled a 7 again.
Okay, that time it was a 1, so it's probably going to be you.
Wow, 3 sevens in a row.
7s in a row. Have you weighted your dice, ma'am?
No, I mean, there's a little skull in there, but it's part of the design.
Okay, so first in the order, we have Kamala, who is in it. Everybody is in the tent
They're in the
except for
Scooby-Doo
Kremlin.
tent.
So we have Kamala, you are up first. What do you want to do? There's a group of, we'll say, like 3 or 4 guards that are on each level above you, which is why there are 3 groups, because there's 4 exploded levels, and they haven't gotten down to this level yet.
Okay, and on this floor, there's only tents.
There's only tents on this floor. There's also, the broken service shaft that you know about. There's the area that had the rooms piled behind the rubble where the control panels were. That's there.
Okay, I'm going to use my move action to really quickly sprint out of the tent to the next tent.
Yep.
So that we're not all in one place.
Good.
And then I'm going to draw for my on-turn action my rifle and then shoot the lowest level of the guards.
Okay, give an attack roll.
4.
That's not going to hit.
No. Maybe I as I was running to the tent, I slid and then I kind of wobbled and misfired.
Yep, you were just trying to be too action hero-y. But now you hear above them, they're like, they're splitting up! They're splitting up!
God damn.
And now it is Kremlin's turn. So, would someone like to control Kremlin, or should I be Kremlin?
I mean, I'm going to ask him to do something on my turn, but I think get free will.
Kremlin doesn't necessarily know that he's in danger right now.
Right, yeah.
Maybe, Kamala, you should shout a directive at Kremlin.
Hey, stupid robot, go kill them! And I point at the first level robot or group of guards.
And Kremlin's going to use his movement to start walking over to a ledge that he can grab, and he's going to extend his arms up and grab onto the top of the ledge and then slowly retract his arms as he climbs to the next ledge. He's not close enough to do an attack, but you told him to attack and he can't go any further. So he's just going to grab a desk and just huck it at the group. And Kremlin rolled a 19. So this first floor group is going to get swiped by a desk. I'm gonna... How much? The desk shouldn't be that much. I'm gonna roll a d6. 4 damage. I'll say that there's 3 people in each group, like 3 different guards. So they're not very hurt by this, but they did get knocked down by the desk, so they will need to use their movement to stand up from the desk.
Nice. Good job, Kremlin.
Get desked.
Get desk.
Woo!
You just hear from the guards just like, what the fuck is that? Still with his glowing hot fingers from sliding down the shaft.
Oh, poor Kremlin.
And next in the order is Astrid.
All right. Can I see where they've fallen, or is that too far out of my line of sight kind of thing?
You are in a tent.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm also going to poke my head out of the tent, look both ways, and then sprint not towards the same tent that Kamala ran towards, but a different one, but that's kind of in the direction we're going.
Yeah, there's 5 total tents in this area, so you have 1, so there's 4 more tents to go to.
Okay.
So Kamala has 1, you're going to go to a different one.
Yes, I am. I'm just going to find a really big cinder block and chuck it at one of them.
Okay,
Piece of rubble.
there's plenty of rubble around
Yeah.
here, so you can do that.
I'm just gonna, huck a big piece of rubble at the people that just got flattened by a desk. Whee! That's a 13.
And then you can add your telekinesis
Plus 2
and your
is
attack modifier.
17, 18, 19. So
Okay.
19.
So you
Woohoo.
definitely hit them, even though they have like half cover is what I was kind of giving them for being up on a different floor.
2d6 x skill level damage versus objects. So 11, 12, 13.
So you throw that hunk of rubble, and it's got like some rebar sticking out of it and stuff. It flies right into that group, and they're still trying to get out from underneath that desk, and they just get impaled and die. You've crushed the first group.
Oh!
Holy crap.
I think you just see Astrid go, oh, crap!
Yeah, you just watch some bodies just squish under the rubble that you throw at them.
Wow. Good job.
One less problem, guys.
And now it is Rasmus's turn. What would you guys like Rasmus to do?
I think we should just start making our way over to the service door. Do we know where it is in relation to the elevator?
Kamala would have showed you, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
on the south side of this pit.
Okay, so I think we should all just start making our way towards that. If there's nobody within shooting distance, or these other guys aren't really doing anything on the other floors, I think we should take as much time as we can to just get out of here.
All right, so you and Rasmus can spend your entire action just getting to the door. And when you get to the area that it's supposed to be, there's just rubble everywhere.
Kremlin, come down here. I need your help. Yeah.
And Kremlin will take that new action on when it comes back to his turn.
Woohoo. Oh, I would like to... Wait, you're still doing Rasmus? Or?
This is Rasmus's turn, yeah.
Yeah.
So Rasmus is going to run over there. Rasmus is there, securing the location.
Yeah.
And now it is Group 1 who is dead, and now it is Group 2.
Okay. So I'm still in the tent.
Yeah, if you want Rasmus to shoot at any of them, you can have him do that.
I don't think so. No, not yet.
Okay, so
It's
he
pretty
is
far.
going to use his whole action to get over to where that broken down service area is.
Yeah, and then he can set up a be undercover instead of inside of a tent.
So he's all the way over there. It is now guard group number 2. They are going to fire some shots. There are 3 of them.
Frick.
16.
I'm in a tent, so it should be harder to see me. So they should be more difficult to hit me.
They can still fire at the tent, though.
Yes.
But 1, 2, 3, Rasmus is 4, 5 is Kremlin. They saw Kremlin do that crazy shit, and they are scared of him. So they are going to take an attack on Kremlin. A 16 does hit Kremlin. He is very falling apart. We know that a 10 will do some kind of damage to him. So he is going to take... So that's a 4. That one's a miss. And that one is an 18, so that's a hit. Kremlin has taken 10 damage.
Oh.
You just see some hatches and plating that are on him. They hit him kind of center mass. He's big. You just see him get riddled with bolt holes, and you see some plating fall off of him, and he just kind of watches it fall off and just goes...
Oh my god.
Shit. We should fix that guy.
I tried.
He's not indestructible, yet he thinks he is.
So they have taken their attacks on Kremlin, so now it is Mohan's turn.
Okay, I'm looking around. Is there any pieces of metal or something?
In some of the tents, there were sorting areas that had scrap metal and stuff, so yes.
But not in the tent that we're in?
Well, the tent that you're in got lifted up over the
yeah.
sorting bin that was inside of it.
Okay, I want to just bolt it over to the door, but I wanted to, even though my exert is nothing, I wanted to try and, I guess the laser pistols, will they just shoot right through a piece of metal like that? Or
I mean, you would have cover, so it would be harder to actually hit you, but they would shoot through it.
Because what I want to do is roll exert to try and pick up a piece of metal or something, so I'm not just totally
sitting
exposed. Yeah, because I am the squishiest one.
Yeah, and you're also still in your disguises and stuff. So.
Right. So it's would that have any effect on if I got shot at?
Yes, because what having cover does is adds a +1 to your AC. So
Okay. I'm going to run over to the door that we need to get to, and then I'm going to try and pick up a piece of metal so that I'm under some sort of cover.
yeah, and you're just going to kind of Spartan kneel it
Yeah.
and just protect you and Rasmus.
Right, exactly.
I will roll an exert.
Please. Please. 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 1 is a 7.
Strength.
I don't have no strength. I have a 7.
You have a 7. That is a very close to failure, but mixed success. So you sit there, and you're going to take a turn to actually get that out. So, you use your whole action to get it out, and you can't continue to move afterwards.
Yeah.
So you're in the middle of the area where you found this sizable piece of metal, and you're just yanking on it. You finally get it free. You kind of, knock yourself prone a little bit, onto your back, and you're scrambling to get up, and you'll be able to get up on your next turn
Okay.
to continue moving.
Yay, I'm undercover. Don't worry about me, guys. I'm being strong. Actually, wait, no. Worry a lot about me, guys.
And now it is Group 3's turn.
Oh, boy.
no.
They are going to take a shot at Mohan, who is making a lot of noise down there.
Help me!
First shot is a 2. Next shot is a 3. Last shot is a 17.
15.
Oh, 15. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got the piece of metal as cover, which is a 16, but a 17 still beats that. So you're going to take some hits.
No, I'm not.
That's 3 damage. And that's it for their crew. They are going to spend their movement to hop down a level because they were on the highest level. They're going to come down.
Okay.
Okay.
So now there are 2 groups on the second level and no groups on the first level because they got squished. And now it is back up to Kamala's turn.
All right, now that I'm positioned in my little tent, I'm going to use my shear rifle, activate burst mode, and aim it at the third group that just dropped down.
Sure. You can do that like as they're dropping. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That gives me an extra +2 to hit, but it takes 3 more ammo.
Yep.
So that's 15.
So that's 15, which does hit.
Yes! I forgot to add that last time.
Yep.
I wouldn't have done it anyway. Okay, sick. So now I do 2d8 to hit. 8.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
3. So 11.
You start shooting at them as they start dropping down from the other ledge to get there, and you shoot one of them just clear through the head, just right away, gone. Another one was already like climbing and hanging down, and you just hear him start screaming, just like, "Oh my God, Jeff! What the fuck?" And you hear his Jeff, what the fuck, get silenced as he takes a few shots to the chest and he falls to the ground. And then the last one, he holds back from jumping down, but you hit him in the knees and he falls, and he is still alive, but he is hurting. And now we are back to Kremlin, who is going to spend his turn coming down and moving over to the service tunnel area.
Yeah.
So that he can start clearing some boulders. He's going to take his whole action to get over there, and he does, so... He just passes you because you're still on the ground.
Yeah. Don't step on me. I'm under here.
Yep.
I forgot his mom was just on the
Yep.
ground.
So he's now Kremlin is now with Rasmus at the service entrance that kind of needs some clearing out.
Yay. Star Cleric got stuff out.
Yeah. Oh, he used his full action, so he can't start yet.
Yeah.
And then we are back to Astrid.
Okay, I'm going to run the rest of the way over to the service area.
Yep.
I'm going to huck some more rubble at that second group.
Sure, go for it.
13, 14, 15, 16.
That hits.
17? Yeah, okay, so 17 hits. 5, 6, 7.
7 damage. This is the second group, which hasn't taken any casualties yet. So the second group, you see one guy goes down, one guy is hurt, and one guy just barely gets out of the way.
Cool.
And now we are on to Rasmus. Mohan, what do you want Rasmus to do?
He's like setting up shop right there, like maybe getting behind some rubble or whatever, just like to take cover. But I think he should start shooting.
Got it, boss.
Yeah. Start shooting.
You're on the ground flailing. Just start shooting.
Help, guys, help.
Do it.
Just underneath a big hunk of metal.
Okay.
I'm helping. I'm contributing.
So the spike thrower has a burst mode. It'll consume 3 ammo, but gets a +2 to hit. It does 3d8 damage.
Fuck, dude.
Show him what you got, janitor boy.
Yep, so he's gonna
Ew.
he whips that out from his back. He's been using his spikes as kind of like a blending thing for the spike thrower, so like it looks like he's just reaching into his back, and then you start seeing the spikes on the spike thrower separate out from his regular spikes, and he just pulls out this big gun. Everyone just kind of like assumed that he was like really stocky,
Yeah.
which he is a fairly stocky character, but now he's like shed that weight because that was all like the gun on his back kind of being like a shell. And he's got both hands on this huge gun with just needles that come out of it as its ammo, and it's like 15 needles that stick out of the back of this thing.
I'm so glad I bought that thing and then gave it to him.
And he's going to roll. He has a attack bonus to shoot, close combat gunslinger, so he can add his shoot to his damage as well. So he has a +7 to hit.
Wow.
And then +2 for the burst mode. So he rolled an 8, which means he gets a 15, which means he gets the +2 from burst mode as a 17. And he's going to do his 3d8 damage. That is 5 + 4 is 9, +2 is 11. So he does 11 damage. And that group was already hit by Astrid, so there is literally the one guy from group 3 limping along on the second floor remaining. Everybody else has been skewered by spikes, by rebar, pinned by a desk, and shot up by Kamala. So there is one guy. I'm going to have him roll a morale score because he just very quickly went from having a group to having no one. And they rolled bad, so they are not even going to show their face again. They are crawling out. So combat is effectively over unless someone wants to hunt that man down.
Don't kill him! Wait!
I don't want to kill him. I want to take him for information.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
guess-
wanted to do, yeah.
I guess I should roll
that's a good
to,
idea.
like, give him an escape rating, I guess.
He should have to roll 10d6, poop your pants.
Oh, wow, you're right.
Yeah. He should definitely, yes.
He is,
He is very scared.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just do like our normal 2d6, like full mixed success, and if he gets a full success, he'll get 2 points of escape. If he gets a mixed success, he'll get 1 point of escape.
Sure.
If he gets 3 points of escape, then he is not within range of you guys anymore.
Oh.
So that is a 5 and a 2, which is a 7, which is a mixed success, so he has 1 point of escape. And it is Mohan, it's your turn.
Okay, is he...
He's on the floor above us, I think.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
I'm just trying to... I was looking at my authority to see if...
He is technically 2 floors above you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
I was trying to see if my authority would have worked, but then I was like, no, it's only for people who aren't openly hostile, which even though he might be shitting his pants, he's still hostile.
Yeah.
Like, he can be afraid and still hostile, so... Okay, he's way above us, actively trying to escape. I don't have any kind of movement, so I'm just going to shout over to him, hey, what do you want from us?
You killed my friends!
You started it!
No! We work here! Who the fuck are you guys?
We're the printer copier repair people. We just got lost, that's all.
Fuck you!
Where's the robot?
And then he does not respond at that point.
No! Okay. You go sneak up there and kill him. Oh, maybe he died.
No, he's trying to get
he's
away.
still alive. He's
Yeah.
Astrid, can you lift his body weight?
Oh!
dude, I can lift like 3 times his body weight.
Can
Bring
you
him
reach him
down
that far?
here.
I don't think you can actually lift people with your mind. I think
what's
it's
the
only
point?
items.
Oh, but
I mean, you can read the like description of telekinesis. You might be able to. I don't know.
Scoop him up in a tent.
scoop him in a tent.
Honestly? Pin him with the
You
tent.
would, at the very least, you would have to get sight on him to do it.
Oh, use the piece of metal to pin him under it.
Ooh. Hopefully she doesn't squish him, but yeah.
I don't know. This isn't a big priority, but if he's already getting away.
Because then he'll tell everybody what we're doing.
Yeah, because Kremlin could probably get up there really quickly because he just like...
No, he's very slow.
Oh, I thought he could do it pretty quick.
Well, he can get up there more quickly than you guys can.
Yeah,
but
'cause
he
we
is
have
he is a slow being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I climb on top of him and then he elevates me up there? What if
Yeah, I don't think it can't do anything on people.
Yeah, because I think you can't even do stuff to objects that people are holding.
No, I can't. Yeah.
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 What about dead bodies? Can you get a walkie-talkie back over to us? Because they have them.
I could probably get a walkie-talkie. But
Yeah.
I'd have to be able to see it.
Yeah, just get on someone's shoulders and you'll be able to see any walkies that were on
Climb
the first.
top of Kremlin.
Yeah.
What if Kremlin throws me up there?
Human
He
catapult.
could.
He probably could.
He could, yeah. Try it.
Good.
I'm going to wait by the door.
like
You guys-
the squishy boy you are.
What are you guys doing?
Whose turn is it?
It's sporadic.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Astrid goes, do you want me to get a walkie-talkie or do you want to be a human slingshot?
I mean, you can do both. She can
Or
do
we
that
could
with
both.
Kremlin, and
yeah,
you can do the
I mean,
walkie-talkie.
You could have Kremlin just chuck you up there and I could grab a walkie-talkie.
Robot, throw me up there. If you miss, I will kill you.
He is going to roll to see how good he can throw you, I guess. Yeah, so it's going to be a mixed success. So he hurdles, he grabs you and throws you with no concern for what aerodynamics may be, because that's not something that his computational system will ever think about. So you are flipping through the air, just and I'm going to need you to make an evasion save to try and grab onto something without just fucking landing on your head.
20! Not 20!
Nat 20! Nice! You will never fall poorly from a vent again.
Or being chucked by a robot, apparently.
Yep. So you stick your landing and you land on the second floor where this guy is, because Kremlin is beefy boy, and you see him. He's by the emergency stairs that you guys were climbing before. That is where he is currently. He's not there yet. He's crawling to it. What do you do?
I'm gonna go over to him and put my knee right on his back and like lean into him so he can't crawl anymore, and then say, "Where is the big mech?"
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a fucking security guard. God damn it. What do you want from me?
Where is the robot?
Well, we got a bunch of floors with robots. What robots?
The one that is damaged.
I feel like this is probably a leader talk.
Yeah.
And I will let you use something other than charisma for it because you're being aggressive kind of a thing.
Strength? Because I'm
Yeah,
literally
you're-
pushing
yeah.
into his
You can use strength.
talk. So 8. Yep.
8. Okay. Mixed success. Don't kill me, okay? Don't kill me. You gotta. Don't kill me, but make it look like I couldn't do nothing about it. Come on, please.
Which floor?
You follow that surface tunnel at the end there. There's a few shafts that people use to go up to other floors or up to the. It comes down and uses a shaft to the surface there. That's where it's getting repaired. It's down at the end of that hall.
Oh, fuck. It's over there. Tell your walkie-talkie. I'm gonna, like, take it off his body and hand it to him and say, tell everyone else that we went down the elevator to floors below.
Okay. And you hand him the walkie, and he grabs it, and this is where your mixed success comes in, because he goes, "They're headed to the mech! They're headed to the mech!"
And I just kill him.
And he dies. But yeah, now the rest of the site knows exactly where you're heading.
Shit.
So Astrid's going to hover a walkie-talkie over to herself so that we can listen in on any conversation, like communications they have, just like have it on.
Yep. So you have the walkie-talkie, and you guys go back down, and you can hear a bunch of different shouting over the walkie as you flip through the different channels, and you can hear that they're coming down. They're talking about going down the shaft. They're getting people situated to get like harnesses and pulleys to come down there. There are some people who are heading up to the surface to try and block off any paths that you guys might try and take out.
Fuck.
Okay.
Yep. So you are hearing all of that. So you pretty much got your one direction, and you know a few different places where you guys could get back up to the surface, or Kay could drop your mechs down, but you know that they're positioning people there right now.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that they're there yet. They are actively telling people to position over those areas.
Come on.
What?
You can text Kay, right?
Yes.
I think now would be a good time to let him know he should use his drone and carpet bomb all the surface so that we can get our mechs down the shaft.
But they're not there yet, right?
Right, but like let him know to start prepping because his drone, we gave it a bunch of missiles, I thought.
Something.
You gave it bombs.
something.
Yep.
Yeah, we
It
gave
can
it
drop
bombs. It's going to drop bombs.
Awesome. I
Bombs
text
away.
Kay to start getting ready, and I also send an image of like the area map that I got.
Yeah.
Okay, and you point out like the service shaft, and like let him know that you just have inside intel that there are breaches to the surface that connect to this service shaft, so he should be able to figure that out. And we'll see how long it takes him to get there. But he sends back an affirmative that he is getting ready.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
He's coming.
Ooh.
All right, Kamala, get back down here. We gotta go. We gotta move.
Yep. So you guys get back all grouped together, and you open up the service shaft, and behind it is where all the rubble is, and you guys have Kremlin and Rasmus start kind of moving it out. You guys help as well, but you want to see how well you can help. You can roll exert strength.
Whoa! My exert is a blank, so I lose 1. That's a 10. And my strength is nothing. I rolled a 10, though.
I got a 6.
8.
So Astrid is not super helpful.
Nope.
At least that way. But I think Astrid would probably use non-effort version of telekinesis to like kind of help push stuff out of the way, but it's not going to be very effective. Mohan is absolutely just like, okay, I didn't do much in that last thing, and you got that big that big piece of metal that you're just kind of using as like a scoop to like dig out like some through the rubble. Rasmus is doing a good job digging, and Kremlin is just taking 3 times the size of him boulders and just picking them up above his head and moving and putting it down and picking it up above his head and moving and putting it down. It seems like Kremlin can't hold anything without bringing it directly above his head.
Yeah.
I love that.
And you guys eventually make it into the service tunnels where it is eerily quiet and dark, and you see like some of the shafts that they were talking about that lead up to the surface. Like there's like ladders that come down, and they're really large. So it's like if you have a tube and then an equally sized tube that is above it, so it spans the whole width. So you got ladders on either side, but it's like these big silos that are just kind of going up. Mm-hmm. You do see that there's some office type areas that are connected to this place. Like maybe it had more use beforehand. There's a lot of scrapes on the ground and like not really well-worn tracks, but like there were clearly tracks that were dragging things down this hall. You eventually get a call back from Kay, and he's like,
"Okay, guys, I'm here in the Minion. I don't see a way in. I see people in the distance coming out, but I don't think they're going to do anything. I'm just going to drop some grenades and hope that one of these things cracks open. Let me know if you see any light."
Okay.
And
you have the combat.
I'm holding it up for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaker.
On speaker. I'm so glad we have Kay. He saves our asses all the time.
Yeah.
I know.
So he just needs to be able to hit a 10, and then the grenades do 2d6 damage, and he can hold 2 grenades. So he's going to drop both of them. He just needs to get a 10 to be able to hit one of these. That was a nat 1.
Woof.
And that one was a 15. So that one hits. So you see them do damage. Let's see how big of a hole that one grenade makes.
Big one.
That is 8 damage on 2d6, so that is a pretty good size hole. You guys see like three silos ahead of you is where he found a hole, because there's a little sliver of light that comes in, and with that sliver of light, you can also see a big closed door at the end of the hallway.
I think that's the direction we need to go.
This tunnel is big enough for the mechs or no?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. I think we found where to make our stand, my friends.
Yes.
Autosave point.
Yeah, what was it? If all else fails, we respawn here.
All right,
Okay.
suit up.
All right.
Get these mechs down here.
Yeah, I guess we head towards the light.
All right, and you guys head towards the light, and as you're going, you see which one of these that you would assume something else uses frequently to drop down in, because there's quite a bit of cracks in the ground here that are just kind of look like an impact coming down from the silos.
Is it like a Pythia impact?
It looks kind of like a Pythia impact.
So she comes back here frequently.
You get over there, and then you realize you're standing underneath the light as the light all of a sudden goes away, and you all back up as Kay slams down in the Minion while dragging all of the other mechs with him.
Yeah.
Just holding them all by like some sort of like
The same
tether
way.
that the same way that Kremlin does.
It's right above them.
Good.
No. Yep, just holding all of the mechs, just slams down, and your mechs all kind of clatter to the floor, but they are here. So as you guys are climbing into your mechs, you guys are taking a little bit of time to get in there, and the doors in front of you begin to open as they've been alerted to your presence by that guard that Kamala killed in the previous room. All of your screens are coming online on the HUDs and starting to recalibrate and find targets, and you're seeing all of the different fittings that you have attached to your mechs power up and their status. And outside, the big doors are opening into this football field sized room in every way, just like a huge stadium. And on the left and right hand side, there are stations that you can see, and in front of you, running across the main open area and running down to the different stations, are just hordes of people just busy running and trying to get to where they need to be as they're preparing for this assault that they were just warned about. And at the end of the hallway, you see Pythia. Pythia is attached to a giant gantry that is in front of a large ring, like you saw in the diagrams that exploded in the previous area, and like you saw on Tudega being protected by the ancients. And you see that she still has like some wear and tear on her, and there's a whole bunch of people on this gantry as they're trying to attach different fittings back to Pythia. But as the doors finally fully open, Pythia just kills the person that is currently attending them and breaks themselves off from the gantry and gets down into an aggressive stance, and you just hear just like echoing in this big chamber, maybe also in your heads, you just hear, "You found me." And we're gonna roll for initiative.
So scary. 7.
6. Dude, why?
Yeah.
6.
What the fuck?
I also got a 6.
I have no dex, though.
I have 1.
You see that Pythia immediately pulls up an arm, and there's something different about Pythia that you can notice, and it's that they weren't just repairing her, they were upgrading her.
Oh, God.
And Pythia is now a heavy mech.
Great!
Kamala gets to go first. Kamala, what are you doing?
I'm going to say to Rasmuth, focus on the people. And then I'm going to shoot my railgun right at her.
Got it, Kabbalah. Good luck!
16? Oh, God.
Well, because you guys came to her instead of letting her come to you, she didn't have enough time to get any sort of defenses popped on, and she has an AC of 16.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
So you hit.
Oh, and it also negates 15 of her armor. Let's see. it's
Okay.
3D.
That is nuts.
Yeah, this is a railgun, and it has 4K
That is awesome.
distance feet.
Holy shit, dude.
This is a heavy weapon, and I rolled like shit for damage.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was a 2. I rolled 5 damage.
No.
All right, and your 15 armor piercing negates her 15 armor. She takes the full 5 damage.
Well, you know what?
It's a start.
If
Yep.
Pithy is somewhere near where your health is, then
She's going to do it 5 more times.
That's
we
an
just-
assumption.
Yeah, I mean, I know. But
First blood.
You see that she just takes that railgun shot right to the shoulder and just like lurches back but continues to raise the other arm. Do you do anything else?
Can I move into one of these rooms on the right-hand side of me?
So those rooms are like people-sized rooms. There's no way a mech is fitting in.
Okay, then I'm just gonna
They're
go.
also completely exposed to the inner area that you guys are at. So like you can see all of these rooms. You're not going to get a mech in there.
Okay, this room's totally open, so I'm just gonna go like into the corner a little bit.
Okay, so you move into the bottom right corner of this big room, separating yourself a little bit from the pack as you take that shot at Pythia and land a solid hit right into the shoulder. And next in the order is Pythia. Pythia raises that arm, and she is going to fire right back at you, Kamala.
I'd rather her focus on me than you guys.
14 plus 3 is a 17.
That does beat my armor.
This is armor piercing 10, and it is 3d8 as she raises up her arm, and a beam of light is produced from it, and it strikes you right in the chest. That's 3, 6, 12 damage. It's armor piercing 10, so
Oh,
it
okay.
brings you down to armor 5. You take 7 damage.
Fuck, dude. Okay.
And now it is Astrid's turn.
so I'm going to try and do that Inquisitor probe. I'm going to force her to make a mental save. On a fail, I get the impression of her current tactical plan and foremost thoughts, which I have a sneaky feeling is going to be just murk us, but
Her mental save is a 9.
okay.
She rolled a 15.
Fuck. Okay, well, I'm going to move away from, like, the group of us so that at least she can only target one person at a time.
Currently, our field looks like Pythia at one end of the big stadium. We have Rasmus blocking line of sight to Mohan. We have Kamala in the bottom right corner, and we have Astrid in the bottom left corner. We're going to go to Rasmus now, and Rasmus was instructed to take out the people. So Rasmus is just going to open fire on the people, and whatever damage he does is going to be the number of people he takes down. What is the damage of your like spray weapon?
The heavy machine gun is 3d6.
3d6. So that is how many people are going to be taken down by this because it is a heavy weapon and people can't survive that shit. Rasmus takes down 15 people.
Gosh darn.
Which I'm going to say, how many of those pods are there on the side of the map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 pods. So we'll say that 15 people, we'll say there's like 7 per pod. So he takes down 2 pods of people.
Okay.
So Rasmus just opens fire, just and just mows down some people.
Damn.
You just see the bodies of scientists just
Innocent random
exploding.
scientists.
They are not innocent.
They know not what they do.
And after Rasmus is Mohan, what are you doing?
I want to look around. Are there any pillars, beams, something to like anything for cover, or is this just one giant room?
Sure, you can take cover. Just like scattered throughout the room are a bunch of different like gantry setups that look like they're all on different rails that can be moved around towards and away from the portal or towards the area where Pythia was being hung up. There's a bunch of these different places scattered throughout the room. So if you just want to find cover, you can absolutely find cover. It'll be pretty easy for Pythia to get rid of that cover if she chooses, but it won't make you get hit.
I'm going to run to cover. I have speed 6, so I feel like...
Oh yeah, you get to cover.
Yeah, and then I want to shoot off one of the drones to fix Kamala.
Awesome. So roll to fix Kamala.
Fix me.
How do I... It's I have to beat...
A 7 with your intel.
Yeah, and that's with my...
2d6.
2d6. My... 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can fix you. And then I heal for 1d6.
Yep. And your ability says that like the Lazarus patches work the same way on like mechs and stuff, is what it was saying?
Yeah, so my field medical unit, what it is exactly is these little drones that can provide computer like repair, like they like do like repair stuff for mechs, but they also can heal like 20
Perfect.
people.
Outstanding.
I got it specifically so I don't have any armor or anything. 6! Yeah!
Nice.
You only taken 1 health. That's awesome.
So, also on your turn, Mohan, you have Kremlin in your mech, and you have K in your mech, if you want them to do anything.
To describe, I have run to cover. I'm going to go next to Kamala on the right side of the building.
Just undercover.
Yeah, I'm undercover. There I am on the ground again.
Oh, look, it says Mohan on the bottom of your statue.
K is repairing Kremlin.
You want K to repair Kremlin?
Yes.
Okay. K will roll to repair Kremlin. So that is a 4 and a 2, and he gets a +2 to fix and a 1 from in, so that's +3, so that is a 9, which does succeed on the difficulty, and he heals 4 points of damage on Kremlin.
Nice.
Okay.
So Kremlin had previously taken 10 damage, so he is about half fixed.
He doesn't have any kind of like repair, like hack knowledge, right? Just
Who?
to try and figure out what the button does.
Oh, Kremlin or K?
K.
So K used a skill to be able to do that repair, so he can use a skill check next time on his next turn to figure out anything about the button or his internals.
Yeah, that's all I want to know. Okay, that's it. Kremlin's... I don't want Kremlin to do anything just yet.
Okay.
Just get fixed.
So Kremlin is just getting fixed, K is just fixing Kremlin, and now it is the scientist's turn.
What scientist?
And the scientists are scrambling everywhere, and they're going to all of these different ports on either side. So they are going to start activating a port, and you see that Pythia just kind of like drops a shoulder and just kind of like roars in pain, just quickly. And you see Pythia stand straight back up, and the mech starts glowing, like the red lines on her green and purple mech are starting to fill with some sort of power, and the big pink gem on the chest ignites with this big light, and you see that she blinks out of existence for a moment. Pythia like blinks out and comes back in, and on the floor next to her you see 2 of the mech that you saw in the lab room with all the tube people. You see the mechs spawn in with her, but they are completely inactive because you destroyed the tube people farm. So the allies that she could summon to this battle
thank
are
God.
already dead.
Oh my god, yes.
And you see her just scream in anger as she just tried to teleport in some extra backup that has already been killed.
Yes.
Just... and just like kicks one of the mechs out of the way, so it's not like not going to trip her up anymore, but it's just this 2 dead hulks of mech that she tried to summon to the fight.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And that was using something called jump coils.
Ooh,
and the
yikes.
jump coils do allow, this is something that you guys would probably know just because you recently got your mechs and like we're looking through all the different stuff, especially Astrid, like looking through all the different psionic attachments. Astrid, you would know that what she just did was activate a jump coil, and jump coils can only be activated by teleporter psions.
Okay. I relay this information to you because I figure we may as well all know this and be aware that Pythia, or well, I guess Hyacinth, is a teleportation scion because I don't think we knew that before.
No.
Nope.
No. Heads up, guys. Hyacinth can teleport.
So that is the end of the scientist's turn for that round, and now it is back up to the top of the order of Kamala.
Shooting that bitch again. Oh, hell yeah. 21.
Wow.
That hits.
Get fucked.
Roll your damage.
Double hit because over 20.
No.
Dice. Please don't give me ones again.
Shoot good, Kamala.
God damn it!
Wow.
You said it. Why did you do it? You
Put it in
cursed
dice
yourself.
jail.
Put them all in dice jail.
Literally, I rolled a 4 for damage.
So your armor piercing is 10.
15.
Yep, that gets rid of all the armor. So Pythia takes another 4 damage.
Christ, guys.
You know what? Hey, you know
Dice
what? Just
jail.
whittle away at her. We'll see how it goes. Here, take me one.
And now it is Pythia's turn. So Pythia is still mad about everything that's going on, but she's going to continue focusing on the one that is hurting her, which is Kamala. And she's going to whip out that laser rifle again. And that is a 15 plus 3 is an 18. Doesn't have any shoot, doesn't have any dex. So that is an 18.
Yes, it hits.
Yep, so that hits. The laser rifle is armor piercing 10 and does 3d8. That is 5, 6, and 4, so that is 15 damage with armor piercing 10.
Okay, I have armor 15.
Armor piercing 10 gets rid of 10 from your armor value. So you
So
had
subtract
15.
5.
You're
from-
at 5. The damage is 15. You still have 5 armor, so you take 10 damage.
Okay. Woof.
And that is Pythia's turn. So now we are back to Astrid.
Okay, well, since my little brainchild there did not work out, I'm going to do something really dumb and try and attack her with my MES knife. Beep, 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 beep. Slash.
You gonna go stab her?
Yeah, I'm gonna go stabby stab. I'm gonna stabby stab. Fun fact about the MES knife, it ignores armor rating.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's because it is a psi weapon, so psi weapons just ignore armor rating.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm gonna attack.
Stab Hyacinth.
Alright, let's see, baby. That was a nat 20.
Yeah!
Double
Nice.
damage, right?
Nat 20 plus my 3 for my attack bonus.
Yeah, you hit. You don't need the attack
I'm
bonus.
just saying. Okay, 1d12. So the first one is an 8.
Nice.
You already have done more damage than you.
The second one is also an 8.
Nice. 16.
So that's 16, and it ignores her armor rating.
And it ignores the armor rating, so she takes that 16.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I'm probably about to die, but that's fine.
We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Just wanted to jump in quick to invite you all to join our Discord community. If you want to hang out with us and other fans, go to bit.ly/failedcrits. That's bit.ly/failedcrits, all lowercase. You can also find the normal discord.gg link in all of our show notes. Looking forward to seeing some of you there. And now, back to the show. And after Astrid is Rasmus. Want him to still kill people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Especially because they're helping her.
Yep.
They
Are
are
they?
not in. Oh my god.
Well, because
Yeah, because they
They literally have a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but you said that
Yeah,
Pythia went shoulder down and then did like a jump coil. So I don't know if the scientists were
No,
hurting her.
They activated the jump coil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what that was intended to be.
Yeah.
And I'm just letting you know that that is something that, like, it hurt her because they forced her to do it.
Oh, gotcha. I thought they were like trying to suppress her, and then she did that so they get away from that.
All right, so we have 2, 4, 9. So Rasmus takes out another one of those pods. If you want to take a pen and just, like, cross them out as we go.
So we are now 3 pods down, right?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Woohoo! Good job, Rasmus.
And after Rasmus is Mohan. Mohan, what are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm behind some cover. I'm sure there's like scientists, like, are they like just running around, or are they in the, like just...
Some of them are running back and forth. Some of them are, like, in their pods trying to get ready to do the next thing. You see that they're all diligently working. If you want to roll a notice, I can give you more information.
Yeah, I'm going to roll a notice. So because I'm on the right side of the room, I'm going to see if... I just want to see if there's any larger sized rooms or something like that. That is a 4, 5, 6.
That is a failure, so you don't notice anything interesting about the room.
I don't know anything about computers.
Yeah, it's just hard to see when you're down, you're taking, trying to take full cover right now, so
Yeah.
it's not very easy for you to get a lay of the land.
I'm going to take the gantry, and I'm going to move it over to where one of the rooms are, and I'm just going to kick the room. I'm going to collapse whatever's happening in that room.
All right, so a unarmed attack is, or an improvised weapon is 1d8, I believe.
Yeah. So, it's just. Oh, so that's my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just moved my cover with me,
Yep.
and now I'm kicking into the thing. All right. So 1d8.
Yep.
Beep. 6.
So you do 6 damage. You almost take out a room.
I'm helping, guys. And then I'm gonna heal.
You can't do that.
No.
You used your action
Yeah.
for the turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I took out a room, kind of, almost.
Almost.
Where's one half dead guy? Come on.
You can say actually we've been kind of playing loose with the numbers. Sure, you take out a room. It's close enough to the 7.
Woohoo! I'm helping.
And now it is the science team. Ah! And
They're panicking. They're panicking.
What comes next? That comes next. Okay.
Oh no.
They're
I don't like the way you said that.
Their morale goes down, and they all leave.
So the scientists, there are
Panic
still
sets in.
plenty of them left to do this. They are going to replace the laser pistol on Pythia. So you see a gantry comes out. The gantry that Pythia was previously hooked up to rolls forward and reattaches to her and grabs out the laser pistol attachment. And it's going to replace it with
Oh no.
a beam lance.
That doesn't sound good.
And you see just essentially it looks like it's Astrid's MES knife
Fuck.
until you realize that it just that was its off status and it turns on and just turns into a huge plasma sword. And she is going to attack with that. This has an armor pierce of 30. Astrid's right in front.
Fuck.
Yeah,
she
because
went to
I
Astrid's right in
I
front.
had to get up close and personal.
5 plus 3, and I don't think she has a stab. So that is only an 8 to hit.
That misses.
So she misses.
Ha! she's so farsighted she can't see me. I'm too close.
And now we are back to the top of the order, which is Kamala.
I'm gonna use my heavy machine gun and start killing the scientists on my end of the room.
So roll your 3d6.
Nice. 6 plus, that's 10, 15.
15. So that is 2 more rooms gone. Do you want to do anything else? Move around or anything?
I'm just gonna kneel on the floor.
Are you actually trying to get behind something, or are you just kneeling down?
I'm trying to get behind something and kneel so that I can take aim at Pythia behind cover.
Okay, so I'll give you a +2 AC to that.
Thanks.
Or actually, I'll treat it the same way that I was treating Mohan's, where she has to destroy the cover before she can get you.
Oh, okay.
It is now Pythia's turn, and she is going to rear her head back, much like you saw back on Pylo Koshi, and the red lights start traveling up to her again, and you just hear an absolutely god-awful scream. She is aiming towards Kamala, and because this one is a cone attack, it is going to hit Mohan and Kamala. It is a psi weapon, so armor does not apply, and it does 4d10 damage
Automatically?
if she hits.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna die.
Man, I wish you had healed me.
I'm gonna die.
That is an 8 for Mohan, so it does not hit. I'm assuming. What's your armor class?
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 15 on the dice, plus 3 from the attack bonus. And because this is a psychic ability, she actually gets to add her psychic instead of a shoot or stab. So her highest psychic ability is a 3, so that is a 21.
Does that destroy the cover?
That will definitely destroy the cover and also get to you.
Okay.
We will subtract, so this is what, 4d10? I'll just get rid of a whole d10. I'll roll 3d10.
Thanks. Then yes, that hits. I'm glad I got into fucking cover.
Yep.
God.
So that is 9 total damage.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought.
Yep.
That's not good for me.
Yep. So now we are at Astrid.
Hey, I'm gonna hit her with my knife again. That's a 13 plus 3, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16 is her AC.
Okay. Whoo, baby.
Do your damage.
3.
And it ignores armor because it's a psi weapon,
Yes,
right?
it ignores armor because it's a psi weapon.
We are on to Rasmus. Is Rasmus still taking out scientists?
Yes. Please,
Okay.
God.
We got a 5, and a 1. That is 11 people.
Nice.
So that is just one box. Not quite enough for another one. So we are down to half. The scientists, you can hear them over that walkie that you guys still have. I think Astrid was the one who has the walkie.
Yes.
So the scientists start calling, and they're like,
Go get him! Go get him! We need to activate this earlier! Go get him! Get him now!
now it is Mohan's turn. So on Mohan's turn, we're going to have Kay try and learn about that button. That is an 8-9 mixed success. So Kay is tinkering with the button and looking at what it connects to. It looks like it's connected to that glowing piece that is inside of him. Kay's looking at this glowing piece, and he will need another turn to figure out what it is.
Okay. I'm going to heal Kamala.
Please, thank you.
Yes.
I'm at half health.
Yeah. So let's fix you up. I got to beat a 6. Wink. I did it. And then I roll. Yes. 5. I'm going to fly in the air.
Okay, Mohan is now flying.
Where do you want to just like fly up here? Or, like same spot?
Yeah. No, I'm going to fly kind of like more up. And I want to notice if like the scientists are moving in a certain way. Are they like, now that I have like a top-down view,
Sure.
are they like doing something that's a 4, 5, 6, 7?
Mixed success. You notice that a bunch of scientists from one of the rooms, there's a door in the back of the room that they leave through. Let's say that it is the one closest to where Pythia is on the left-hand side for you guys. It is in the northwest corner of the room. There is a door that the people from that room have gone into, and that's all you notice about what they're... If there's anything different happening on the field, that's what it is.
Hey everyone! There's a bunch of scientists going into this room!
Maybe we should, like, blow up that door so whatever's on the other side can't come back.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, whoever is shooting next, shoot that room. And I'm gonna
I don't
point
have
to
a
it.
shoot thingy.
Stab that room.
Yes, let me stab the room.
Next in the order is the science team, and you see that they go in and grab someone out of that room, and the person that they bring out of that room is a Bikaku male, and they are completely chained up. They are pulling someone out who is clearly a prisoner, and they are escorting him over to a console. And I'm going to roll a notice. Kremlin starts losing his mind. Just like clawing at the inside of the minion, trying to get out.
Oh, okay. I know who that person is. That person seems so familiar. I'm going crazy.
I'm sure we'll find out in a minute.
We know that person.
It has to be someone that Kremlin feels some sort of attachment to because he freaked the fuck out.
I know, but I remember there was a Bikaku person. It was really important in the
Who
game.
it was.
And then the science team will perform their action. That is just what you see happening. And Kay is like trying to like calm down Kremlin so that he can, finish looking at what's going on inside of him. And then it's quickly blocked out by the fact that Pythia is grabbed by a gantry up in the sky and pulled back towards the portal. And you see that she's kind of like trying to resist it, and she like breaks part of the arm of it, but it's pulled back. And then from behind you guys comes a flood of soldiers on the ground, and they are running past you. I'll let you guys all take a attack of opportunity on these soldiers as they run past you, because they're trying to get between you guys and Pythia.
So just 13 for me.
Okay, so 13 misses,
17.
17 hits.
I'm going to stay flying in the air. I can't, there's nothing else.
Yep.
I'll roll for Erasmus. 18.
And he gets a +5 to hit.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So even more. So Rasmus is definitely going to hit.
He got a 12.
And then he also gets to add his +5 because he's a warrior. So he gets
17.
So he does 17 damage. Let me figure out how strong these soldiers are to figure out how many of them go down. Each of these soldiers has 16 health. How much damage was done?
17.
17. So one soldier is down. I will roll to find out how many soldiers came in. There are 15 soldiers.
God.
50. Okay, I'll roll for my damage.
Yep.
Do a lot.
12.
2 of them are down. You are down to 13 like elite soldiers that are between you guys and Pythia right now.
Not me. I'm in the air. Huh? I'm flying high. Flying high.
Okay, so that was the scientist's turn. Oh, and the thing that Pythia has attached to is a healing gantry, so she is getting repaired.
Great. Good. Oh, you're not going to tell us how much?
No, she's being repaired.
Heals for 20.
Christ.
Yep. That's all you get to know.
God damn it. All right, whose turn is it?
And after the scientist is Kamala.
I'm going to move up a little bit, and then I'm going to try and shoot the rest of the scientists in the rooms.
Go for it.
They
Just roll your damage.
They just keep fucking everything up. 9, 10, 13.
So that is 2 rooms gone.
Because they're healing her, so...
And that is down to 5 rooms remaining.
Yeah. And giving her cool weapons, which isn't fair either.
Now it is Pythia's turn. Pythia is hooked up to that machine. You see some of the scientists in the remaining rooms start plugging away at a computer, and you see that Pythia, she's kind of flinching from whatever they're doing to her. She is going to essentially prepare an action for whatever happens next.
Okay.
So she is just getting repaired, and she's preparing an action for something else. It's kind of a wasted turn. You guys have gotten rid of a lot of the scientists, so she is just going to take this to prepare to defend herself. And after Pythia, it is Astrid.
Which pod is that Bakaku Malin again? That one?
Yep,
right?
the most northwest pod.
Okay. I think I'm going to go over there and try and kill as many of the scientists in there as I can.
Okay, I'm going to have you roll an attack to not hit the person that's chained up.
Okay.
So it's kind of the same with like the grenade rules where it's just DC 10. If you fail, then you have a chance to hit that person too.
Okay. So if I get above a 10, I won't hit him.
If you get above a 10, you won't hit that person. You'll be controlled enough.
16.
Cool. Roll damage of whatever you're doing. How are you killing these people?
My knife thingy again.
Okay.
That's all I got in my mech.
Just like reaching down his room.
Yep.
Just like slashing. It's a sword, sort of. 3.
3 damage.
Yeah.
You roll with a what?
It's a D20?
No, it's a D12.
D12 roll. Okay.
Just to keep things interesting, right as you go to stab, you lose complete connection to your mech as Pythia activates Psychic Static. And unless you spend effort, you cannot use your psychic thing for the next round. You're just not a psychic for the next round.
I'm going to expend effort because...
How much effort do you have? And this is for the day.
Oh, for the day?
Yep.
I only have 5. How much would I have to expend?
Just 1.
Oh, just 1.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do the 1.
And you feel it push back on your mind again, and you have to spend another effort to get over it.
Oh my god.
You are in a psychic tug of war with Pythia.
You gotta choose.
All right, I'll do it one more time.
And does it again.
Fucking hell! How many times can she do this?
You don't get to know that answer.
You haven't been using your psychic abilities.
No.
Do it again.
But
No, but she also can't heal you guys if she gets rid of all of it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Because I have to commit effort. Like, actually, no. I've mastered
Psychic Sucker, so you don't
my
have to
Psychic
use effort
Sucker
there.
no longer costs effort.
Okay.
I'll do it again.
How many do you have left?
That was 3, right? 2. 3. I have 2 left.
She does it again.
Fuck you. One more time.
And she does it again.
All right, fine, you win.
But she's also
Son of a
losing
bitch.
hers
Yep.
too, right?
Yep. So she also is losing effort for the day. So she is down to 4 effort remaining for the day.
Yeah, I couldn't have won anyway, so.
Yep.
All right.
still
All right,
have
so
to
I
use-
can't use
For the next round.
my mech, or just I can't use my psychic abilities?
You can't use your psychic abilities, which are required for piloting a Psymech. You are down for a round,
Well, fuck.
which is just this round because you didn't get to actually do anything on this round.
Yeah,
You
okay.
attempted to do something,
Yeah,
it was
and
totally
that's
canceled
what
out.
she did. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, well. Sorry, guys.
Hmm.
I can't even talk to you in your minds either. I'm just like in my mech, like.
Oh.
My brain.
I feel so lonely for the first time in my life.
Oh. Anyways, after Astrid is Rasmus. Still killing people?
He is killing people. Yeah.
Okay, he's killing that side.
Just clear out the sides.
Aaron. 6, 12, 18. He rolled max damage on his weapon.
Woohoo.
So 18 is, we'll say 3.
Wow. So.
If you cross that one off, the person that Astrid was trying to get in touch
Oh my
with.
God,
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And then he swivels.
Well, he was doing like burst mode.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
just kind of big swivel, and that's who he got.
Yeah.
So there are only 2 pods left.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it is Mohan's turn.
Woohoo! All right, I'm going to fly over here and land next to Astrid at the scientist with the prisoner's room.
Yep.
I am going to take Kremlin out of my backpack, and I'm going to ask, Kay, I need you to use your drone and get rid of the rest of these guys. I'm putting Kremlin in here to break that prisoner free.
Sounds good, Mohan. I'll get it out. Pax drone.
And then I can just drop Kremlin right at the door.
That is a 12 plus 3 from his pilot, because he can use that for doing stuff with the drone, is a 15. So he definitely is able to hit without killing
The guy.
without killing the guy. And the damage is 3d6. And that is 7 total damage. I will roll to find out how much individual health these things have, because this is not a heavy weapon attacking them. One guy goes down, and there are still people left in that room.
Yeah. And then I drop Kremlin right in front of the door, and I say, Kremlin, go save that guy.
Even before you release him from your grips, you see that his like legs and arms are extending to like hit the ground, just like he's just like ready to go, which is kind of funny because as soon as he hits the ground, he just starts walking at a normal pace because he can't run. And he walks over to this Bikaku, and he's gonna roll and exert to see if he can just break these chains that are on this, that are containing this person.
He's stupidly strong, so
He is
fingers
stupidly
crossed.
strong.
Break these chains that bind you.
Oh, he did fail.
No!
But he gets to reroll once per scene.
Yeah.
He does. Kremlin is not an expert.
Damn.
So Kremlin is just sitting there protecting this person.
Yeah.
And like pushing people off of them. You see, he, like grabs like a different scientist, and he has to like throw a few of them away before he actually gets to the person that's all chained up. But Kremlin is now in the way, so the scientists, if they want to force that person to do anything, will have to contend with Kremlin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chanting Kremlin, Kremlin. Oh god.
I helped.
Yeah. And after, is that all you're doing on your turn, Mohan?
I think that's all I can do, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was action enough. And now it is a science team, and they are going to try and get one of them past Kremlin. We said there was about like 7 per room, we were saying.
Yeah, and one of them is dead. So
One of them is
left.
dead. There's 6 left. So the 6 scientists are all going to try and do an attack on Kremlin to see if they can overwhelm him.
How much do these guys get paid?
I know, really. They're so fucking dedicated. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Uh-huh. So one of them got a nat 20. So
No!
the others all swarm Kremlin, and you see Kremlin just kind of like batting them away and getting a little overwhelmed, almost like these people are just like ravenous to make sure that their work gets done.
Yeah.
And one of
Jesus
them
Christ.
slips by and gets and like presses the head of the chained up person to the console and just has like a gun with them and like a shocking probe, and is just like, do it now. Like just harassing, just absolutely harassing this person. I'm gonna roll damage to see if they how badly they hurt this person. That is a 4, which is pretty big for a very normal person. So this like shocking thing that they do to this person is incredibly lethal, and the person gets to work doing what they're doing. It's going to take 2 turns to do this, but they have begun work on something, and next turn it will be completed. Top of the order, which is Kamala. I will let you guys know that the scientists had to do something else because you destroyed so many of them that they couldn't bring out the armor
Oh,
attachments.
thank God.
So the next turn after healing Pythia, they were going to try and put armor on her, and they can't do that anymore because they needed to up their timetable. So Kamala, you are sitting there. Pythia is like actively starting to detach herself from the gantry after healing, and it is your turn.
If I tried to shoot the scientists in here, I have a chance to hit Kremlin, right?
Yes.
But Kremlin is protecting the other dude, kind of, or like in the way.
You got a big old heavy weapon.
Okay, I'll leave you guys to deal
Yeah.
with that. I'm gonna shoot the scientist in the last thing on the right side of the room.
Yep.
And then if I have anything extra damage, I'm gonna side sweep and try to hit the soldiers in front.
Sure.
Shittiest roll. 4.
4. I'll say that you can take out that last one, but you can't go over to the soldiers.
Thanks.
So now there's only one room left with scientists. That is the one that Astrid and Mohan and Kremlin are currently trying to get the prisoner who is being forced to work on a console out of. And after Kamala is Pythia, who detaches herself from the gantry and just steps on the elite soldiers, killing like half of them.
Yeah.
She doesn't give a shit about that. So you guys have like what, 7 soldiers? How many soldiers were
There
down
were
there?
13.
There were 13. So we'll say half of them rounded up. So there are 6 soldiers left because she just fucking smushes them. She doesn't give a shit. And she is going to turn and point at you guys with her cone weapon again. So this is at Astrid and Mohan.
Uh-oh. I have the MES shunt channel,
Yep.
which is a Psi Tech shield, and it gives me plus 10 armor against Psi weapons.
There you go.
So
So
if whatever she's using is a Psi weapon, which I'm assuming she still has that fucking scary sword thingy,
yep.
I get plus 10 armor.
So that is a 10 plus 3 plus 3 is a 16 at Mohan.
Oh, my AC 17.
So
I thought it was a psychic weapon, so I was like, oh, can't.
armor doesn't apply.
Oh,
Your
gotcha.
armor
Your AC
class
still
is still
does,
how you
yeah.
get hit.
Yeah, my AC 17. Yes.
And then that is a 15 plus the 3 plus the 3 is a 21 on Astrid.
It does hit.
And that is the 4d10 weapon.
Your
Fuck
armor class
me.
is 20. You don't get any pluses for the.
No. That's
No,
only-
she gets
that's 10
armor.
Oh.
So instead of the regular 8 armor, I have 18 against
Yeah.
psychic weapons. Watch my fucking D10 roll a 10. I'm gonna die.
8. Your d10 did roll a 10.
Fuck! Fucking predictor. God damn it. It doesn't do
That's
what I need.
another 10 and a 7. So that is 35 damage.
Minus your armor?
Minus your 10 armor from your MES shunt.
And my 8 from regular.
17.
I'm gonna take the damage myself because my suit only has 15.
Okay, you take the 17 damage.
Smart.
So Astrid gets hit straight in the brain by this MES shunt.
Yeah, it fucking rocked my world, guys.
After Pythia is the soldiers who were summoned on the scientist's turn. So this is the first time they get to go. I'm just going to do a group roll, and they're going to target one person, and whatever, if they hit, then they're going to do X amount of damage, and that's representing the fact that they have normal weapons, but they're elite soldiers, and there's a lot of normal weapons against a mech.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a 16, and elite soldiers get a +4, so that is a 20 to hit. They're just being mean to Astrid.
Motherfuckers.
Literally snake eyes.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay,
that is 3 damage.
Okay, I will let my suit take that then.
Yep.
So 15, 14, 13, 12.
Nice. Awesome.
Okay. Yep.
Oh,
I have
God.
12 HP left on my suit. I have 16 health left.
And then after that is Rasmus. Razmataz.
Get him, Rasmus. Get him.
What is Rasmus going to do?
Attack the soldiers.
Attack the soldiers? Actually, he's just doing damage. They just have a lot of health. That is 5, 10, 11, and how much health did we say they had? 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he plus
So,
anything?
yeah, because he's going to plus his 5 for shoot.
Oh, yeah.
So he does murk one of the soldiers. So there are only 5 soldiers left.
Yay.
Cool. That's what Rasmus does on his turn. And after that is Mohan. So Mohan,
Yes.
you got you, Kay, and Kremlin.
I can use my drones to heal up to 20 people. I'm going to heal, since we're all right next to each other, Kremlin, the guy, and Astrid.
Hey.
And I think I have to roll for each of them. And then we'll have Kay shoot more. Please, this one's for Kremlin. All right, so that's a 10, so that gets him. This one's for Astrid. Is a 6. Phew. And then
Would that be to heal my suit or me?
it would be
As a
the suit
being.
because like my
Okay.
drones can't get inside your thing.
Okay.
But I
That
haven't
makes
rolled for healing yet. I want to see if I can beat it. And then that's an 11, so I can also heal that guy. So Kremlin's gonna heal for 4.
Okay.
Mysterious Man is gonna heal for 2, and then Astrid's mech hopefully is a 3. 2.
I'll
So you
take
get
it.
You get 2.
So I'm up to 14. Ooh. If I
And
could
then
break, that'd be great.
Kay's gonna shoot.
With a heavy machine gun on his Pax drone.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if because they're all on top of Kremlin right now, right?
Yep.
How big is the drone? Can it fit through the door?
Yep.
I want I want Kay to pilot the drone so that it goes right into the doorway and aims just at the guy who's hurting the Bikaku guy, because he's like separate from the group. And
All right, so I'm gonna have you roll because they're like entwined at the moment. I'm gonna have you roll to attack. You just got to get above a 10, and this is just to determine that you are going to definitely miss the prison guy.
With my attack bonus, please. 17 plus my attack bonus
Hell
is
yeah.
3, so it's a
so
20.
you do miss the person that you don't want to shoot, and now roll your attack to actually hit the person that you want to hit.
What's the drone's attack?
Oh yeah, because K controls it. I have K stuff. I will roll that then. So that is going to hit. It's a 17 plus 3 is 20 plus 1 shoot is 21. Yeah.
Woohoo.
So that hits. The Pax drone does 3d6. And that is a 6, a 2, and a 2. That is 10 damage. Someone in there was already... well, I guess that person wasn't necessarily already
I'm aiming
damaged.
just at that guy.
Yeah, so... but these are all scientists. They're fucking dead.
All of them?
No, just
Well,
the
just that one.
guy.
Just the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so no one's forcing the weird dude to do the thing anymore.
Right.
Correct.
They're all... So the other scientists are all huddled up on...
On Kremlin.
On Kremlin, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is there anything you want Kremlin to do?
Kill.
Yeah, if he can fight back somehow, I don't know.
Sure. He will roll to attack. And he's too busy being swarmed. He just got a 7. Whatever he adds isn't going to do much to that.
Yeah, right, I figured, yeah.
Yep. So Kremlin is just doing his thing, keeping people off of that. So it comes over to the scientist team. The scientist team is going to try and sneak by Kremlin. That is going to be their only available action because they can't pressure the prisoner to do anything. And that is an 8. How many are left?
5.
5. That is a 9. That is a 7. That's a 1. And that's an 18. The last one gets through. So the last one pushes his way past Kremlin, gets back up to the other guy, gets back up to the prisoner, and is going to take his attack to shock him to get him to work. That is 2 damage. So the 2 that was just healed just got undone. So he's at the same point that he was last time. He is finishing up his work, and that is the second round. So you guys see, as you are trying to swat this away, you've taken care of nearly all of the scientists. You still have Pythia, who is there, and a few of the soldiers. How many soldiers are left?
5.
You guys see that the scientist starts working, and the ring starts to glow. And you see that the ring behind Pythia, these latches come on and grab the side of the ring and ignite an area, and grab another side of the ring and ignite the area, and starting to move the ring around. And you start seeing this hazy film come over the center of the ring as it starts to form what you would imagine a portal would look like from when you were children on the island. And the portal begins to open, and you guys all do a mental save for me.
Okay, mental save.
Kay does not have to do a mental save,
Why not?
because he wasn't on the island with you guys.
Fuck. 17.
I failed.
Rasmus crit, so he's good.
19. I'm good.
I'm not.
You're not?
Rolled a 4.
Mohan, you immediately get images of the flesh mass in your head, and you're starting to panic about that, really ripping at your brain. I'm going to roll to see how much damage you take. That's 6 damage. And then as you're reeling back and seeing the flesh mass vision, you guys can kind of hear him muffled yelling from inside of his mech. Maybe Mohan yells out something about the flesh mass's back, kind of a thing. And you guys see that this isn't you didn't have that hallucination like you normally did because you saved, but your hallucination stops being a hallucination as fleshy tendrils erupt from the portal behind Pythia and start grabbing at everything in sight. And they are going to make an attack for everybody. The flesh mass has arrived. So for one of the elite soldiers, that was a 1, so that's a miss.
Damn it.
That is a 13 is a miss. This is just straight up and down. It doesn't get any bonuses because it's just kind of lashing out.
Yeah.
That is a 16. That is a hit. One of the soldiers just gets absorbed into the flesh. Just gone.
Oh, God. Okay.
A 10. So that is not going to hit that soldier. How many soldiers are left?
Yeah, there were 5, but now there's 4.
And that is a miss. It's not going to get that soldier. It's going to lash all the way out at Kamala now. Nat 1. Doesn't get you. You're
Get
too far
fucked.
away. That is a 10 for Rasmus, so does not get him. These tendrils are very good at just kind of whipping around doing nothing. That is a 12 for Mohan.
No, yeah, 17.
That is a 19 for Astrid.
Oh, it
doesn't hit.
Just miss.
Ooh.
How many scientists are left?
5.
5.
Can it reach into the room?
Yep. That's a 3. It misses. That's a 1.
God
It misses.
damn it.
That's a 20. So one of those scientists is just absorbed. You just watch, like, when you see this happen, since you guys are kind of focusing in on those scientists, and like Mohan, you definitely noticed the flesh mass thing because you were affected by its hallucination and then immediately started seeing real physical tendrils everywhere.
Yeah.
You are watching as the tendril hits the scientist, and you just watch as the scientist becomes flesh before it's even absorbed by the tendril. Its body just turns into this cancer
Yeah.
and just disappears and unites with the tendril. That's a miss. That was a 5. So only one scientist got absorbed, only one elite soldier got absorbed. We're going for Kremlin.
Please don't.
Mrs. Kremlin. Actually, just you see it hit Kremlin, and Kremlin has no flesh. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
He's not a fleshy
Yeah.
creature.
Yep. And so Kremlin just kind of like bats it away, just like as like a tendril comes out at him. And it also misses the prisoner.
Okay.
Does it
Good.
attack Pythia?
It does not attack Pythia.
Fucking hell.
Oh, why aren't you attacking Pythia?
Because it is Pythia.
So now, instead of the scientist's turn, there will be the flesh mass turn at the end of the rounds.
Oh, no.
And we are back to the top of the round with Kamala.
Alrighty. I'm just going to try and kill the rest of these soldiers because, I mean, even though they're being attacked by this awful monster, I feel like they're just going to keep trying to kill us. So let's just kill them.
They must be like zombies.
Do I have to roll to attack them? Or do I not with like what we
You
did?
just do damage for them.
14.
Hell yeah, that is, we'll say, because, you know, you're in a mech and everything, that is enough to murk that person. It came within a percentage of its total health, so that soldier is gone.
There's only 3 left.
And then after that is Pythia.
We can win this, you guys.
You guys are actually doing really good.
We got this.
There's just a few bad hits and you guys might be in trouble.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think if we can clear out those scientists, we can get the guy to close the portal, maybe?
We can probably destroy the portal too.
Yeah. Where's the off switch?
Turn it off!
So Pythia just takes a sword and she's going to go right for Rasmus this time because he's in front. She's just going to try and cut him down. And she rolled a 2.
Yay!
So Rasmus just curls up in his little spiky mech ball and just like dodges out of the way and just reflects the, you know, whatever glance would have had, just totally makes her whiff. And after Pythia is Astrid. Go, Astrid, go.
Okay.
You are powered back on now.
Okay, thank God. Okay, so I think I am going to try and attack those scientists that are swarming Kremlin again, because I don't think I can be precise enough to get the one that snuck in there.
Yep. So how many scientists are remaining? 4?
4.
4.
Oh,
Okay.
well, 3 over here
Right.
and then 1 over here.
So there
Okay.
are 3 scientists that are distracting Kremlin.
Okay, so I think I'm just going to swipe at them with my knife.
Yep. Give a attack roll first to make sure that you don't hit Kremlin. Just got to beat a 10.
9 plus 3 is...
You beat a 10.
Yep. Whee! That's a 10!
There you go, 10 damage. Yeah, you eliminate these last 3 people. They're gone.
Yay!
Woohoo! So now Kremlin is free.
Yep.
Cool.
And now it is Rasmus's turn, who is now engaged in combat with Pythia. And also, there's no other people to attack, so he can focus
Well,
on Pythia.
there are.
Oh, there are other... Do you want him to take out the elite soldiers?
No, kill Pythia. She's right in front of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to do an attack roll. 18. What weapon is he attacking with, Kamala?
He's going to use the rail gun because that goes through armor.
So what am I rolling?
3d8.
So that is an 8, a 7, and a 5. So that's 20 damage.
And then it goes through 15 armor.
It goes through 15 armor, which is all the armor she has, so that's just 20 damage from Rasmus. Just
Awesome.
point blank railgun to chest.
That's awesome.
And when that happens, you see that, like, Pythia's armor starts cracking.
Yes! Fuck yeah, Rasmus.
And after Rasmus is Mohan.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that Kremlin's original programming order was to, like, break the guy free, so he's just, now that he's not bogged down by those other scientists, he's just going to be moving towards...
He's going to try and kill that other scientist if that's what you want him to do.
Right, yeah.
And that is a nat 20 for Kremlin.
Oh, yeah!
You see Kremlin just grabs this guy by the waist, lifts him up above his head, and then just rips him in half vertically.
Fatality.
And a shiver just goes through Astra's body, like, oh my god, I'm so glad all he did was put me outside the ship multiple times. Shit.
I didn't know you could do that.
And there's just guts and gore just like
dribbling on
dripping
this
onto
poor man.
onto Kremlin's
Oh,
head.
yeah.
Because
Oh,
he's
gross.
but Kremlin lifts everything directly above his own head. And there's just viscera just pouring over Kremlin's body.
Yeah. I'm going to use the drone to shoot at the guards.
Sure. That is a 15 on the dice. That's going to hit one of them. It does 3d6 damage. That is 13 damage. I think one of them hurt.
I don't believe so.
No, okay,
These guys
so-
are fresh.
These guys are fresh, so one of them is down to 3 HP.
Woo.
And then for me personally, I am going to, again, heal Kremlin and that guy.
Go for it.
Do you need health? I might as well.
I have one. I'm missing one.
Yeah.
I'm short one.
All right, so I'll do all
You guys are doing really good on the health-wise.
I know.
Can I pop like the front of my little thingy open so that he can actually heal me as a human and not? my
If you do
vet?
that, you won't be able to close. You'll have to roll pilot to see how
Ah,
quickly
damn.
you can close that.
Never mind.
6. I'm
Nice.
going to give 6 to the guy,
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably a good choice.
and then Kremlin gets...
2.
There you go. Kremlin is looking a little shinier than he used to.
Yeah, just wiped off some of the blood.
Yeah, the blood. Just helping wipe away some of the grime.
Hey, guy, can you turn off the gate?
Yes, now that they're all gone, I can definitely do that.
Nice voice.
Thanks. This is a little dire of a situation to be commenting on my vocals.
Okay.
God damn it.
And he will do that when it gets to the scientist's turn if he survives the tentacle attacks.
Oh fuck.
He closed the door.
Oh fuck.
Huh?
There's a door, right?
No.
We closed it.
Just push
Closed
button,
it.
right? Just follow that. That's all right.
Okay, so now it is the tentacles and the soldiers are going to go. We'll have the tentacles go first. That's a miss on the elite soldier. That is a miss on the elite soldier. That is a hit on the elite soldier. He just turns to mush and disappears.
We're gonna do the one that had full health.
Yeah, sure. This one's going to Kamala. That is a 12, which won't hit.
Fuck off.
That is a 13 on Rasmus, which won't hit. This is an 18 on Mohan.
That'll hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
That is 10 damage.
I have 4 health left.
Wait, to him?
Yep. When it grabs
yeah.
when it grabs onto you guys suffer mental damage.
Yeah. I mean, my mech would have exploded if it was to my mechs.
Jesus.
I'm not feeling so good, guys.
Yeah, so you get like this weird pseudo not hallucination thing happening where like every time these lash out at you, you get the mental pain of the flesh mass that you've been seeing as a hallucination.
Yeah.
But you're also physically seeing a tendril of flesh wrapping around your cockpit. Shut up. Who is next? It's Astrid. I mean, he has to crit to hit you
That is true.
because it's flat.
Yeah.
And then Kremlin doesn't hit. And the other guy is a 2. He lives.
Oh,
God.
thank goodness. Okay.
Please.
Then it
it
is
off.
the soldier's turn. There are 3 of them left.
2.
2 of them left.
One's hurt.
very hurt.
1 at 3 HP.
These guys are going to roll a morale check.
Finally! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Literally hundreds of scientists have
Yeah.
died.
They did not pass their morale. They are just going to run away.
I drew little frowny faces next.
Yeah. To run away, they need to run past both Pythia and Rasmuth, and Pythia is going to take a attack of opportunity on them. Misses. She's too absorbed with what Rasmus is doing because that was a big hit. And then Rasmus gets a 12, which also misses.
Damn. So they're
They flee.
gone.
Yep, they're gone. They're out.
They drop any loot?
Someone left a really cool weapon behind.
Wow, that fits my mech.
Wow.
Wow.
Weird he was carrying that.
Yeah.
And then it is going to be the prisoner's turn. He is going to try and shut down the ring. He rolled a 1 and a 2 on the dice. That is not going to make progress to shutting down the ring.
Yeah. Well, he's still in chains.
And now we're up to Kamala's turn.
I'm gonna railgun Pythia in the face.
Hell yeah.
Real Pythia.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
I don't think a 10 hits.
No, what happens is you go to do the railgun, and because you're not too far away from her, so you go to do the railgun, and she uses her teleport to just stutter step out of it.
Yeah,
Rude.
that tracks.
And after that is Pythia's turn, and she is going to go for the one that she just had to stutter step away from, which is Kamala. And that is a 12 plus 3 for the mental. The attack bonus is also 3, so that's an 18 total.
That hits.
That hits. So this is the Mind Burner, which ignores your armor points, and it is the 4d10.
I'm gonna die.
How many people can I heal in one turn? Just one.
You heal yourself, Astrid. We need you to live. I'm expendable.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, because you can come back. Don't you have your hardened body or
Oh,
whatever?
yeah.
But I'm assuming she's using heavy weapons.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Then no. Because I only auto-stabilize unless it's heavy weapons. So if someone shot me with a gun, I'd be fine. Or fall out of a vent.
Okay, we have 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 9 is 19, plus 6 is 25.
That was all my health for the mech.
For the mech,
Yep.
roll a physical save.
No!
Evade, girl, evade.
Please, no.
Please, God, my one roll. That's a 1.
Oh,
Kamala's mech ruptures and buckles under the pressure of the Mind Burner, and you see it just twitch and contort and fall to a lump on the ground, and it doesn't look like there was a way for Kamala to get out. She has 6 rounds to be stabilized before permadeath.
Oh, I thought I was dead.
No.
We established that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 6 rounds to stabilize you.
Yeah, okay, shoot. Because, well, I
Yeah.
thought it was in the mech if it's the crit.
Well, that's what I read, because I'm like, I need to read that to make sure.
Because that's what he said at first, and then he read it and was like, oh,
It
no,
was like,
wait, you
yeah.
actually do.
You
have-
still have the 6 rounds to be healed.
Okay.
It's like Nat
But-
1 died dead. Can't come back from that.
God damn. Okay.
But yeah, like your Ironhide
baby.
still wouldn't apply to this because it's a heavy weapon attack.
Yeah.
After Pythia's attack is Astrid. Astrid, you just hear the sickening crumple of Kamala's mech going inoperable.
Oh, God. God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Should I heal Astrid, or do you want to use your drone to heal Astrid? I mean, Kamala.
There is no good way for the drone to fly into that mech.
Yeah, the drone can't get inside of it.
The mech is inoperable. You can't bring a mech up from
Right.
Zero.
Okay, so the only way to heal Kamala
Is to get
would
her
be
out of the mech.
Oh, fucking, you're on the other fucking side.
I need a new mech if I live.
Uh-huh.
I'm just crossing it all out. So I don't have it anymore.
Do you think her ruined husk of a mech weighs more than 2,200 pounds?
Yes.
Shit.
It's a big one.
Yeah, she has a light mech.
Do I see like a hand sticking out anywhere?
No.
All right. I think I'm going to have to go attack Pythia because I don't think... Well, no, I'm not engaged with her, so if I were to go around her to try and pull Astrid out of the wreckage...
Pull Kamala.
Pull Kamala
You're
out
Astrid.
of the wreckage. I know, the wreckage. Would she be able to attack me?
Yes.
Shit, okay. All right. I'm just going to turn around and attack her.
Okay, give a roll.
Let's see how this fucking goes. So 19 plus 3.
That hits.
Okay. And that's a 10. So 10 damage. And it ignores her armor.
It does. Pythia is looking like it is hard for it to keep moving.
Yes. Okay. And then now it's
And now
Rasmus.
after Astrid is Rasmus.
Go, Rasmus, go! Hit another 20, Rasmus, go!
He rolls a 12 plus 5. Will bring it up to hitting, so he will hit. That is a 2, a 7, and a 7. That is 16 damage.
Nice.
And because it has... How much armor piercing does it have?
10, right?
15.
15, so it completely ignores armor. Rasmus shoots off a blast. How dare you kill Kabbalah, you little bitch! And he just takes a blast, and you just see Pythia's head shatter. And just, it completely get demolished by this slug from the railgun. And you see it start sparking and screaming, and you see the tendrils just going crazy from the portal.
Yeah.
And out from the center of that gem that's on the front of Pythia's mech body, you guys are all kind of in a spot. This is kind of bad. So you guys are surrounding her. There is one empty spot. I'm going to roll a d4. Kamala is going to be a 1, because she is still within range of this happening. Rasmus is going to be a 2. Astrid is going to be a 3. And a 4 is going to be into that empty area. That is a 3 at Astrid.
Good, great, lovely, I love it.
So Astrid is going to get hit as from the chest of this mech, as it is rupturing and exploding, the red veins that were going all across it are just spidering through the entire mech as it disintegrates, and the tentacles are coming and trying to lash at it as much as they can. And I'm going to need you to make an evasion save.
That's a 16. That passes.
You save?
Yeah.
So you get out of the way. Mohan, I'm going to need you to make an evasion save as you are directly in line of sight beyond Astrid.
I'm not good at that. Nope, 2.
Mohan, your mech, you can lift whole other mechs and everything, right?
Yeah.
Make a physical save. You weren't able to get out of the way, but let's see what you can do.
That's another 2.
Jesus Christ, Luis.
You did this to me.
I am going to...
You know what? It's not my bad. It's not my fault you roll like shit.
That is 9 damage to your mech.
Woo!
As erupting from Pythia comes this casing. And an escape pod erupts out of Pythia's chest as the rest of her disintegrates and slams into Mohan for 9 damage.
Okay, but my armor will block 8 of it?
Yep.
All right, so cool. So I only take 1 health. Yes.
Yep. And you catch this pod that is now being grasped at by the tentacles, and they're essentially trying to tug on it away from you.
Yeah.
And all of the tentacles in this room are now no longer focusing on you guys and focusing on obtaining this escape pod.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll a physical save for Hyacinth.
You just hear Astrid in your minds being like, don't let the tentacles get that pod. That has to be Hyacinth.
Pilots with an escape pod may re-roll a physical save to avoid mortal injury when their mech is destroyed. So they are going to re-roll that failed save, and that succeeds. So you guys have a pod that is currently being tugged at by the tendrils.
All right, exert. 5, 6, 7, 8, so 7.
Mixed success. So you are slipping, but you still have it.
Okay. Kremlin, get some of these tentacles off of me.
Because he's not affected by it.
Kremlin runs over, and by runs, I mean kung, 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 and grabs onto some tentacles and just lifts them into the air, and then just starts bending backwards as he's pulling on the tentacles as strong as he can to try and rip them out. And you see that Kremlin is slowly ripping away at these flesh masses, and they're just flopping to the ground.
Yeah.
Flopping around like fish out of water as he's just grabbing handfuls of tentacle and just pulling.
Awesome. Kay's drone, shoot at the tentacles. We're getting rid of these damn tentacles.
That is a 13, which will hit because there's plenty of them.
Yes.
And that is a 16 damage.
God damn.
And you see the drone just comes by and just mows down the tentacles. And I'll consider that enough support from those two to contribute a full success to you holding on. So
yes.
You were slipping because there were too many tentacles. There are less tentacles now, so you have a much stronger grip on this pod.
Yeah.
Did we already roll for Prison Man to try and close?
No.
Okay, so he's going to continue to try and close. an 8, and he definitely has some bonuses, so that's 1 turn down for trying to close it. He needs another turn to be able to close it.
Okay, cool.
And after you guys are the tentacles. They are going to roll. The tentacle tries to reach Kamala's body and cannot.
That bitch. It never touched me.
Yeah, what the hell, dude? I have 4 health left.
That's a 17 against Rasmus. 16, so that does hit. So these tentacles find their way to Rasmus.
Fuck, dude.
He takes 6 damage. Next is Astrid.
Yay.
That does not hit.
Please.
Mohan.
Please.
That does not hit. And that is a 13 against the prison guy. Yeah, that sucks. He gets hit by the tentacles, and you see him start being absorbed.
Oh, no, he wasn't done.
He's not done with closing it.
Oh, God.
There's no way to save him, is there?
I'm going to give one more chance to save him, because it was exactly his AC.
Yeah.
Tentacles are done. You see that like more of them are starting to lash out from inside of this ring. Next is Kamala. Kamala is down. How many turns have you been down?
It's now... I have 5 turns left.
Okay.
But in my brain, I'm standing under a huge tree that is covered with red leaves.
There you go.
And then Pythia is dead, right?
Yep, Pythia the mech is destroyed.
God, yes.
It's my turn.
It is Astrid's turn.
I'm going to... Can I try and, like, heal the prison guy?
That won't help.
Okay, damn it.
You have to disconnect him from these tentacles, or he will die when it gets to... He will die when it gets to his turn. You have this 1 turn to save him.
Okay, I'm going to run over with my knife and slash at the tentacles.
Roll the attack. Yep.
Slashy, slashy, slashy. That's an 18 plus 3.
So that
19,
hits.
20, 21. Slashy. That's a 6.
And that is enough damage to sever the tentacle
Correction,
that
that's a
lashed.
9.
That is enough damage
yeah.
to sever the tentacle that gets him. And you just see that, like, he is missing part of his arm and side. He is in, like, absolutely critical condition.
Yeah.
He is not going to live more than a few rounds after this.
I'm assuming... Yeah, okay, I did my thing now, so...
So now it is Rasmus's turn.
Guys, what the fuck do you want me to do?
See if you can pull Kamala out of that wreckage.
Pull Kamala out? Okay, I can do that.
So he's going to roll an exert. He got a 12, plus whatever he would have for those bonuses. Does he have anything? He does. He has an exert 1, so he has a 13. He just grabs on with his mech and since he's in the exact same mech, he knows where the cockpit is, and he just rips open the carcass of your mech to reveal where you are, just limp. And Rasmus very gently picks you up in his hands. And now it is Mohan's turn. The portal is not closing because this guy is not actively working on it.
Yeah. But I have the pod in my hand, right?
Yep, you have the pod that's still being grabbed it's still being grabbed, but you have a solid grip on it because the others are helping get rid of the tentacles.
Okay. I'm going to have Kay shoot and Kremlin also just try and, like, hack away the rest of the tentacles, hopefully. Maybe see if I can just, like,
See if you can just get it free?
Yeah, get it free, because while they're doing that, I can pilot the drones to heal...
The prisoner?
The prisoner guy.
Yep.
Since I don't have to do a physical save right now.
Yep.
Beat a 6, please. Yes.
Beat a 6, so he gets healed?
Yeah, I heal him for 2.
He is stabilized, but he is still unconscious.
Yeah, right.
So you guys might want to rethink what you're doing because this man is not up unless Astrid comes and does like a bio to get him up, which could happen next turn. Just letting you guys know what's on the table. He's unconscious. He is stable. Astrid could make him awake so he could do things, or you guys can decide to do something different.
Yeah.
So it is... I'll roll to see if Kremlin and Kay are able to chop away enough tentacles that you are, like, totally free from it.
Yeah.
Kremlin does not. Kay does hit. He's going to do his 3d6 to the tentacles. That was 9 damage. It wasn't quite enough to get all of them gone.
Yeah, okay.
But they are still actively fighting so that you're not losing your grip on this.
Okay, cool.
And then it is the tentacles' turn.
God.
So the tentacles are going to lash out at Kamala. That is an 8, so that's not going to hit. Rasmus, that is an 11. That is a 10. And then it also doesn't hit you, Astrid, because he needs to roll a nat 20 on you. And that doesn't hit the unconscious person. So you guys are still fighting. What are you guys doing next? Where Kamala, you have another turn. You have another tick mark down because it's your turn.
Yep, and I'm still under the tree, but now I hear a voice that says, "Welcome home."
Stop dying!
Stop dying, you bitch!
Fix yourself!
Oh my god. Okay,
So now it is Astrid's turn.
I look at you, Mohan, and say, save Kamala. I'll take care of him.
I'm a little busy.
All you have to do is send your little robot-y things. She's out of the mech now. You can use your
Mohan, I got her in my hands.
little thingamabobbers.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm a little preoccupied. Okay, look around.
I am going to use my remote repair for my psychic succor to heal our unconscious friend here.
Yep.
For 2d6 plus 2. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, and he takes 1 system strain.
Okay, he takes that and he pops back up. Oh my god. I gotta get back to work on this. And it is now Rasmus's turn. He is going to bring Kamala over to Mohan.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Mohan, please, Mohan. Go fix her. I don't know what to do. I'm bad at this.
Okay.
And it is Mohan's turn.
I'm gonna fix her, please. Yeah. And then So no, that just stabilizes her, right? I don't put any
Yep.
healing on her.
The
So
laughter
she
effect, yeah.
she does get healed because we decided they can act like potions.
Oh, okay.
But she is just stabilized.
Yeah, right. Do I still add any health?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
No? Okay. 5.
What happens, Kamala, is you get ripped back to this mortal plane.
Yeah, I feel like she just gets shot backward, and then as she starts to awaken, she just hears the voice say, "You'll be back soon enough."
Oh god!
Both comforting and terrifying.
She keeps
You always have a
visiting.
place
Yep.
there.
So Mohan is
Yeah.
there. So Kay, do you want Kay to do anything? Kay and Kremlin still just ripping at these tentacles?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
first I want to...
Rasmus, put her in my backpack.
Got it, boss.
I don't want the tentacles to hit her.
Yeah. Good.
For the listener, Kamala is currently represented by a cone that is now on top of Mohan's head.
A little dunce cap.
And now I want, Kay and Kremlin to just hack away at all of these tentacles.
Okay, Kay hits.
So if we can get these off, that'd be good.
Still not a huge hit. This is 1 and 2 is 3 plus 4 is 7. So like he's still keeping them at bay, but they're not going away.
Right, yeah.
And Kremlin is still doing his wacky thing, and he hits. And that is just a 4. So Kremlin is also struggling to keep these tentacles away.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense,
Yep.
yeah.
They're not allowing the tentacles to regain a solid grip like they had originally.
Right. We've already stabilized the guy.
Yep.
Okay.
So now it's the tentacles' turn.
I think so, yeah.
Because the guy goes right after the tentacles.
Oh, yeah, because I healed.
Yep.
Why can't he go before the tentacles?
The tentacles lash out at Rasmus. That does not hit. And that is 14 against Astrid, which does not hit. And that is 15 against Mohan.
Nope.
Which does not hit. And that is a 1 against the guy.
Good. Woo. So now it's his
So
turn.
now it's his turn. He's going to roll to try and shut this portal.
Come on.
And that is a success.
Yes!
And the portal starts deactivating, and you just start hearing, just like in your head, these ungodly screams, like similar to the way Pythia would scream, but just magnified, just in so many ways. Just a concert of screaming, almost like when the 2 people were destroyed. And you guys have now closed the door as the last tentacles are severed by the closing of the portal.
Yes!
Ooh. Boy, oh boy. That's a nice hat.
What are you guys doing? Anything you want to do while you're still here, or are you just taking this prisoner guy in Kremlin and blasting off?
I am sobbing.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Come with us if you want to live.
You've got it. I'm coming.
Oh, yeah,
Into
you
the
are.
backpack you go.
It's in my back. Everything's in the backpack.
I can't express enough thanks, but I also should let you know that we should get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
grab Kremlin too. We can't leave him here.
Bink. In the backpack he goes. Escape pod in the backpack.
Tether me to your flying little buddy there, to your flying pill, please.
Yes. So I have inventory check. Kremlin, Kamala,
Escape
Hey.
pod.
Escape Guy, and Kay are all hanging out in my inventory.
And you're holding the escape pod.
No,
yeah,
it's in
I don't need to
Oh, it's
take
in the thing?
Yeah, and the escape pod is in there.
It can fit in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many things do you have in your fucking
Well, the escape pod will go like on your back.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like literally like the size of me.
Yeah.
And then I'll grab Astrid and Rasmus and we'll fly off into the sunset.
Into the unknown.
You guys fly up and you start heading back to where you were with Tammy, just like because that's where the paradise is. And you see Tammy coming back towards the landing site of where the paradise is, and he's being followed by a massive amount of authority.
Fuck.
Tammy snitched on you all. And this is the authority figure of Saradin, the planet itself.
Yeah.
Tammy!
You guys have, each of you can do two things when you get onto the paradise before these people catch up. And then we're going to have ship battle to escape the authority.
Okay.
What they didn't have time to do was be at the Sarka Institute already by the time you were done. That was what I was rolling for.
Okay.
They were
I
not
mean,
already
thank you.
there. So you guys get into the paradise. You each can do 2 actions before they arrive here. Or you can just do nothing and try and beat them. I'll give you a +1 on your escape rating.
So if we don't do any actions, we can improve our flight.
You get a
our
+1 on your escape
fleeing.
rating.
Okay. If we do 2 actions, I have no idea what we would do with them, but
Well, even like talking with each other and stuff. If there's any, like you are at the paradise.
Yes. I think we should have some talk. I have a question.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious.
No, you're back
oh,
up.
you're back up. Yeah.
Right,
She
but
healed
He
you.
healed you.
Oh, I thought it meant.
Oh, did you not heal her yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So that could be
unconscious.
an action.
Yeah.
So you are unconscious.
I'm out.
I've only stabilized and healed, but
Yep.
she's not awake because I don't have the other.
Oh, I thought the healing.
No, the prisoner was the one who you did the biopsion on.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they are conscious.
I'm going to heal Kamala. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. +1 system strain. So 12 health, system strain. You are now conscious. We gotta fucking go. Let's go.
Nice of you to join us.
Vomits on the ground.
Ethereal
everybody
vomit.
out of the fucking mechs. Let's go. We need to get the fuck out. Tammy Hat snitched on us.
So you got 1 action from Astrid.
Guy,
Yes.
can you get us out of here?
What?
He could be a teleport psychic.
Oh my god.
I don't know if this ship is fitted for it, dude. Someone bring me down to your spike drive. Kremlin and I might be able to do something.
Kay, show him the way.
All right, I'll bring him down. So Kay brings the prisoner and Kremlin down to the spike drive.
Also, what's your name?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Taka!
Wow, talk.
Oh!
Nice to meet you!
Wow.
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 All this wowing is going to cost you an action.
Wow. Okay, I am going to pop open the escape pod
Yep.
and see if I can heal Hyacinth.
And you pop open the escape pod and you see Hyacinth. For the first time since you were children, her hair is down past her waist. She has pieces of what used to be Pythia almost embedded inside of her body. She has these scars that match like what Pythia had. You see like the rot coming up her legs. You see the red veins kind of coming down off of her eyes. She looks worse than death because she's been dead for a long time, but you see that she has breath and she is slowly breathing up and down as you go to heal her.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. And as I do this, I want to try and establish a telepathic contact with her.
Yeah, you can do that. And we're going to cut over. Do you guys have anything else that you want to do? That's going to take some time. Like you're working on establishing a contact and healing. You're doing a lot.
Yeah.
You're alive now.
I know. And if I don't do anything, we get a +1 to escape.
No, you guys have already burned that +1 to
Oh,
escape.
okay.
We burned that because I brought you back up.
That's fine. Thank you. I'm going to limp to the bridge and heave myself into a chair and groan and start typing and start getting our systems like online and ready to go and like start our protective measures against like hacks and stuff because Kay is not here right now.
Yep.
And maybe should we get Bulby to start preparing like for Kay to get back or something? So.
Yeah, so he can start getting like everything ready on the piloting side so that Kay can just like hop in the seat and be done.
Yeah.
I'm putting systems online.
Anything else that Mohan wants to do?
Get on the speakers, and I'm going to use my authority. Those who follow you are fired with confidence. Any NPC being directly led by you gains a morale and hit roll bonus equal to your lead skill and a +1 bonus on all skill checks. Your followers will not act against your interests unless under extreme pressure. So it's just NPCs.
I'm going to allow this affect everybody for the sake of the story.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, everybody. This is your captain speaking. And we just finally killed Pythia somehow, some way. I have no idea how we got out of that mess. But now we're in a whole new one. We're going to have to really fight through this one tooth and nail. And if we die, which we very well might die, I love you guys all. Except for...
No.
Wow.
Never mind.
Good luck to you all.
Okay, I'm going to use that as a role for Waiotaka and Kay as they begin to do whatever they're working on. We're going to zoom into those two as Waiotaka grabs a bunch of wires out of Kremlin's chest and starts connecting them to the spike drive. So for Kay, that is a 8 + 2 + 1 is an 11. That is a complete success. Plus, what did you give Kay as a bonus?
+1. It's my lead +1.
So it's a +1 bonus on all skill checks. That is
Yeah.
a perfect 12 from Kay.
Yes!
Woo! And for Waiotaka, that is an 8. He gets a +2. He's at 10. So that is an 11. It is just shy of perfect. But you hear over the comms from the engineering room,
I'm sending back that this other fellow. He's gonna get into the pilot seat. I have a risky maneuver. Are you willing to take it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yup.
Kremlin, let's go.
and Kremlin hits the button, and you guys feel this insane pressure on your bodies as soon as you hear this click. And what you see outside is something that you've never seen happen on a planet before, and the world starts warping around your ship.
Oh.
Waiotaka has entered a spike drill in no time at all, when it normally takes 30 minutes to enter a spike drill, and he's done it on a planet. That is what Kremlin's green core is. It is a condensed spike drive. And he slams that button, and you guys blast straight into the air.
Yes.
Straight through the authority figures of Theron. Straight through, and absolutely demolishing in this plume of debris. You just punch a hole straight through the megastructure of Saradin.
Okay, I feel kind of bad about that because we probably just killed a bunch of people.
You probably did.
We ruined D3.
You.
Oh, God.
And you enter a spike drill route where you have just the deafening silence of traveling through hyperspace. When you hear Astrid finish her heal on Hyacinth, and a tearful waking up of, "You found me." And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Oh my God!
Yeah!
Are you gonna cry?
Oh, I got goosebumps.
Oh my gosh!
I got goosebumps.
Holy shit, we did it!
I hope you guys are ready to be
my
officially wanted in the sector.
Oh, actually, wait. I think I had one more action. I'm going to pull out a knife and stab Hyacinth.
I'm gonna murder you in real life, sir!
Wow.
Oh my God!
And that is the conclusion of our third arc as we now move into the end game of our campaign in these last 10 episodes. How you all feeling?
Well, I'm literally hugging myself, so that's pretty indicative, I think. Oh. Guys, I am God. I've literally brought someone back from like death of like 5 years or whatever it was. I'm just saying.
That was great.
I'm all wound up.
Oh my God.
All wound up.
I know. I need to go like run laps or something.
Well, I think that is going to be a short little conversation then as we all recover from this moment. So you can find us on halfwitpodcast.com and you can find a few different ways there to subscribe and support this very fun story that has literally everyone holding themselves and shaking right now. So, yeah, do that. And thank you to Wowbit for the use of our opening theme Into the Portal, and thank you to Kevin MacLeod for our ending theme On the Shore.
Wow, talk about a good ending.
Jesus Christ. Fuck you.
Bye, everybody.
Oh my God. Goodbye. Bye.
You guys have been traveling, and Hyacinth and Waiotaka are recovering very slowly. They absolutely need real, long-time medical attention. But you've been traveling through hyperspace back to the AGF. You're coming up on it after a few days of travel. Kay alerts you that you're all about to exit hyperspace. And when you do, you exit hyperspace and you see the flotilla surrounded by other ships, all with the logo of the Thumsromantic Order surrounding them, as it looks like the AGF has been commandeered by Mother Doria and Taza.